Close enough. What is going on, everybody? Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? Wednesday night, Thursday morning, to my friends across the Atlantic Ocean. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Bad Diggity, is back for Game 5 of the Clippers Jazz. Pivotal Game 5 tonight, and obviously the big news. No Kawhi Leonard, no Claw for the Clips. And as I said on Twitter today, it's really a shame, man. There's been so many injuries to absolutely key superstars, man. James Harden, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, now Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul on COVID protocol. It sucks. You want to see the best of the best in the playoffs. You want to see the healthy teams. You want to see every team healthy so that the best team wins, not the healthiest team winning. That's not the way this is supposed to be. Obviously, the Jazz have a major advantage tonight. Paul George played very well in the two games in Los Angeles, but he really struggled in Utah. And there is no Kawhi tonight. And obviously, we saw Kawhi also really come on in Los Angeles. He has been phenomenal. And his dunk in Game 4 is still the highlight of the playoffs, as far as I'm concerned, man. That was awesome. Who do we got in here? My man Dominic Pope, my man diehard Giants fan. A couple Dog Pound members represent. Lord Beers, what's going on? No capping, truth be told. What's up, Super Sean? What's going on? Double A, Double C, Free Melly, Kalen Cobalt. What's going on? That used to be Kalen Dragon. How can I be the man? You're the man. Jaden the Champ, what's going on? Felix, what's up, buddy? Matthew Harewood, what's going on, my man? Thank you guys for being here. Rebecca Grinnell, what's going on? Matthew Manatakis, what's going on? Yeah, Gary Sanchez red hot right now. Good. I hope he stays hot for 2 weeks and we can trade him. Don't be fooled by Gary Sanchez's hot streak, Yankee fans. Don't be fooled by that. Please don't be fooled by that. That's what that guy is. That guy has 3 hot weeks an entire season. And it skews his stats, and all the analytical nerds are, oh, look at his OPS. The guy sucks. I don't care if he's had a good week. I don't care. The baseball season is 6 months. It's not a combination of, oh, he was hot in the middle of, he was hot for 1 week in June. He was hot for 1 week in August. He was hot for 1 week in September, and he ended up with 29 home runs. I don't care about that. That doesn't get me going at all. I'd much rather have Gary Sanchez hit 290 with 14 home runs and 84 RBIs as opposed to 206 with 30 homers and 64 RBIs. That's me. I want guys that are consistent. I don't want guys that go through stretches of they're red hot for a week and they suck for 6 weeks. I want that. Giancarlo Stanton the same damn way, by the way. I hate Gary Sanchez. I don't give a damn what the guy does. Don't like him, don't want him here. Johnny Gonzalez, what's going on, man? Yusef Manny, what's going on? Jake Rains, what's going on? 420 is coming up soon, man. Smack that like, hit the subscribe if you're new, guys. YouTube taking subscribers away. They do it all the time. Trying to get to that elusive 70K. It's taken me a while to get there. So if you know somebody that hasn't subscribed, man, share this video with them. Let's go. Let's get 70K, baby. Bengals in the Super Bowl. That's probably not going to happen, Jesse. Not this year anyway. David Hernandez, what's going on? Afghanistan, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. The Bengals won the Super Bowl this year. You'd win a lot of money on that bet. I can tell you that, man. Ray Beniel Badua, what Kawhi is out, guys. Yes, no Kawhi Leonard. Probably for the rest of the playoffs. He's probably done. He may have a torn ACL. He's getting an MRI on it. Hopefully it's something serious, but he's definitely out for the rest of this series. Cody Jintz, what's going on? Edgar Rosas, what's going on, my man? Brock Kitchline, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. You said, well, I mean, I picked the Sixers to go to the NBA Finals, so that's really nothing new to me, Brock. I mean, I had them coming out of the East from day one. I had them in the Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers didn't make it, but I did definitely take the Sixers. Now, the Hawks are down by 16. They got the ball. Hawks got them right where they want them, guys. And make it 14. In this series, Philadelphia has had massive leads, only to see the lead melt away. The Hawks actually came back to win the game the other night and tie the series up at 2. And in Game 2, the Sixers were up by like 25 or 26 with 7 minutes to go, and the Hawks actually got that to like within 2. The Hawks got them right where they want them. Philadelphia just had to take a timeout. It's 87-73. This game will come down to the end. Philadelphia's got to start closing teams away because I can tell you this right now. If Kyrie Irving comes back or James Harden comes back for that series, if they do get by the Bucks, which I think they will now that Kevin Durant, absolutely, what a performance by Kevin Durant, man. You can like him, you can hate him, But that guy's the best scorer in the NBA. That guy, I mean, what a night. I mean, you got to give him credit. I don't give a damn if you like the guy or don't. What a night. That's called carrying. That's called championship level basketball. That's a champion. That was a championship performance by Kevin Durant. But if the Sixers are going to play a healthy Brooklyn team, they can't be blowing leads like that, man. The Hawks ain't Brooklyn. They do this to Brooklyn, the Sixers won't have a chance in that series. They better learn to close people out. Jared, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Viraj, Rocade, Strider Hyru, what's going on, guys? Daniel Soma. How can I be the man you demand? You don't need to thank me, Daniel. I thank you for being here, buddy, because I couldn't do what I do without each and every one of you guys and gals. I appreciate you guys. I definitely hate Gary Sanchez more. Kyle Kuzma's not on my team. I can't stand Gary Sanchez. I probably hate him more than any other player in sports. I can't stand a guy. I hate him. I don't want him on my team. Go on. Just get out. I can't stand him. He's just a loser. He has a punchable face. I don't like him. And again, everybody gets all hyped up because the guy can hit the ball 460 feet. Nobody questions Gary Sanchez's power. He has no consistency, no hustle. He doesn't try. He catches like crap. He can't throw anybody out. He gets thrown out of the bases all the time because he doesn't think. He's like Manny Ramirez, just he's not good at baseball. He's not good at hitting. Just picture Manny Ramirez without the hitting. That's Gary Sanchez. For real. Reagan Clements, what's going on? Yummy Red, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Zach Ramsey, KP. What's going on? Yep, I agree with the KP. Ben Sabin, what's going on? Frito Bandito, what's going on? Sojia Fog, what's going on? And Johnny Laterno, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly says, Stella, bad dog, you're the best, my friend. I know you're not happy with the Yankees, or just pump on the Phillies, on the Phillies, even though they've been frustrating also. Yeah, the Phillies beat our ass, Johnny, and then they go right out and lose the next two games. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Every time you think your team's turning a corner, Johnny, this just happens. I can't believe that the NL East is so bad outside of the Mets. I really thought that there'd be four teams in that division over 500. I thought Washington would be over 500. I thought Philly would be over 500. I thought Atlanta would win the division, honestly. And I thought the Mets would be over 500. I thought they'd send three teams out of that into the playoffs. But we'll see. I don't know. What's going on, Robert, Eric, Joseph Palma? What's going on, Mr. Manas? Doug Chicknell, thank you for joining the stream, guys. Daniel, what's going on, buddy? Mick, what's up? Jeff, Bone, and Pookie. Penguin, what's going on, guys? Let's get 100 likes, guys. Again, you know what to do. Smack the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, because, again, YouTube, you actually get a note that says they're going to start taking subscribers away. Now, obviously, the subscribers they take away are spam accounts. I don't really know how a spam account happens. But if they're spam accounts, that doesn't make much of a difference because they're not watching the videos anyway. But still, I want to get 70K, man. That'd be awesome. So let's go. Let's go, man. I did notice the name change, Kalen. Yes. Yes, I did. Jackie K, what's going on? Nerds and Versions, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Alfred Payton sucks too, AP. The difference is Elf isn't going to be there very long, right? But I've been stuck with Gary Sanchez for the last 3 years. So, and listen, I'll change my tune on Gary Sanchez if he keeps hitting the way he's hit in the last week for the rest of the season. Now, I'm not saying the guy's got to hit a home run or get a hit every game, but I want to see Gary Sanchez not going through a 1 for 25 stretch with 16 strikeouts or a 2 for 32. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. It was never even his hitting, man, until he really started to suck. It was always the lack of hustle that pissed me off about him. Always. I got no place for that when I watch any kind of sports as a guy that just refuses to run hard. I can't stand that, man. You get paid hundreds of millions of dollars. It just takes effort to run hard. Just run hard. Just run hard. Just run hard. Or at least look like you're running hard, man. Don't walk down the line, man. That guy's cost us so many games with his lack of hustle and just aloofness on the base paths. It's ridiculous. Oh, that'd be great, Frito Bandito. I would love Lonzo Ball to go back to the Lakers. I'd actually rather him on the Knicks, though. I think that's the guy the Knicks really ought to target, to be honest with you, man. Marco Dane, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Craig Coates, what's going on? Hey, I wish the Lakers are playing too, guys. You know that. You know that, man. Exactly, dire Giants fan. Effort does not take talent. It doesn't. I have no talent, but I can run hard. I may not run fast like I used to, but I can run hard. You know? That's all I'm saying. Just run hard. You know, you doesn't mean you can run fast just because you run hard, but at least run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can for 90 feet. How hard is that? 90 feet. 30 yards. Can you run hard for 30 yards? I think anybody can do that. You know? Jazz should win this game tonight. No Kawhi Leonard. In case you guys just tuned in, no Kawhi Leonard tonight. King Reyes, what's going on? Lake Nona. Tuto, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining the stream. I thought Tuto was a dog pound guy, man. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, Joe Judge tips. Oh, that's why the Yankees. I told you, Girardi was not a player guy. Girardi was a baseball guy. When Girardi was there, Sanchez looked like he was going into the Hall of Fame. I went back and watched some old video of him not hustling, and they even mentioned he's got Hall of Fame talent. He don't have that talent anymore. Not that Boone's got there and let that guy just be lazy. There's a big difference, guys. There's a big difference in Gary Sanchez when that managerial change happened. Huge. Something happened there. Girardi was getting in Sanchez's ass, telling him, hey, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you may not like it, you're going to do it. And Sanchez was a world beater. Boone gets in there and forget about it. You know. How many points do I think Donovan's dropping tonight, Dustin? I think Donovan's going to go for about 38. You know, high 30s. I could see that, man. Isaac Taylor, what's going on? Sonny Del Rosario, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Anthony Concepcion, what's going on? Johnny Laterno with a 5. Thank you so much, brother. Brilly. Says Baddog and the majority of Giants fans can't stand Ingram, but he does have a higher upside than your boy Gary Sanchez. They're about the same, honestly, John. They're very similar. I hate them equally because, again, Evan Ingram, just catch the ball. Evan Ingram's got a world of talent. Can't catch the ball. Gary Sanchez can hit the ball over the moon. That's all he tries to do. He doesn't try to go to his first 2 years in the league. Gary Sanchez hit the ball a lot to right field. He stopped doing that. And that's why his average went down 150 points. Who do I think wins the Stanley Cup? I hope the Isles do, I guess. I want New York to win a title. You know, I would like to see that happen. But I would pick Tampa Bay. If I had to pick, I'd pick the Lightning to win the whole thing. What's going on? Kenneth, what's going on? Snake Durant, Goat, Dustin Phelps, Josh Jackson, Gilbert Consolacion. What's going on, my man? The Clippers are cursed, John. It does seem that way. Jessica Aguias Tracy, what's going on? Who wins the Bucks in that series? You think who wins that series wins the chip? I don't know. If the Nets get healthy, if the Nets can get by the Bucks with just Kevin Durant playing, and they get healthy, there's a good chance they do. I still think the Sixers are the best team in the East. I still think the Sixers win a series against the Nets. I still believe that. They have got no answer for Joel Embiid. None. They don't have an... Now, nobody has an answer for Kevin Durant. I get that guy's good, man. I should buy his rookie card. He's freaking good. Kenneth Harris, what's going on? Well, listen, guys. Let's not say it's over for the Clippers yet, right? I thought for sure the Nets weren't beating the Bucks. With just Kevin Durant, I said the Nets aren't going to win that. Bucks are red hot. Kevin Durant's great, but they don't have the depth to do it. And they really didn't. Kevin Durant almost put up a 50 burger. The guy had 49 points and a triple-double. You want to talk about just that? That's Jordan, man. That was a Jordan-like performance. That was Michael Jordan-esque what Kevin Durant did. I may not like the fact that Kevin Durant jumps all over the place with team, but then LeBron does that too. I mean, I shouldn't say Durant. I don't like that players do that, honestly, that they jump all over from team to team to team for super team. I don't like that in general, but Kevin Durant is great. Guy is great. I mean, he is. I'll tell you what. I was incredibly impressed with him. That's a lot of pressure. Two best players around, your two superstars are out. You have to carry your team. Your team's lost. Got blown out the other night when Kyrie went down. And that guy just put on a show. Thank you, Tuto. Appreciate that. Don't think that's really Tuto. Troy Hoyt, what's going on? Bliss fan, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. That's not Tuto. Johnster, what's going on? Justin Phelps, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Jonavir Baneu, what's going on? Justin Phelps. Tuto is a member of the Dog Pound. I know that's not Tuto. It's already right there. Not the real one. The real one's a Dog Pound member. So I know that's not him. What's going on? Donovan Paola, thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. You even spell Jordan Melly, huh? Yeah, definitely Afghanistan. A lot of them have, though. A lot of them have Afghanistan. A lot of them hop teams, man. It's the NBA nowadays, man. I'll tell you what, last night, Bones, babe, I was in bed at 10 o'clock last night. I actually fell asleep. I was in Hot Take Hockey stream. Who, by the way, I want to remember to rate. I wanted to rate him last time we did a stream, and I forgot. I was in his stream for like 20 minutes, and I just totally zonked out. 8:30 at night, I'm laying in my bed, and I completely zonked out. And then I woke up at 9:30, and I went out in the living room for a little bit. I went right back to bed at 10. I was exhausted. So I got a lot of energy tonight. So we're gonna have a good night with the call tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that, guys. Let's go. What's going on? Dustin Phelps, what's going on? Josh Jackson, what's going on? Kardik, Bliss fan, thank you for joining the stream, guys. Hit that like button. Let's go, man. Let's get some people in here. Share the stream out. Share the stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, TikTok. Wherever that like it, share it out. Share it out, man. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's go. This is a 13-point game. 7:37 to go. This game's not over yet. How long does this first game take, though, guys? Every freaking night, this game goes 3 hours. There's still 7:37 to go. It's 10 o'clock right now. It's still 7:37 to go in the fourth quarter. What do they do during this game? Because I hop back and forth between this and the Yankees. So I don't really know why this game, this particular one, the Hawks and the Phillies, is another stoppage in play. The Hawks and the Phillies. Yeah, listen to me. The Hawks and the Sixers. I don't understand why this game takes so long. What's going on, Vincent? What's going on, Albert Munar? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate that. Curry for the lead. Yeah, Stephen Curry, I wish, but that's not going to happen. But appreciate you guys and girls being here, man. Let's go. How many years has LeBron had being the best player? Quite a few. Quite a few. He's the best player of this generation, I can tell you that. Durant right up there, though. Yeah, I guess it's a lot of freaking commercials. Dame time for the Lakers? Yeah. Imagine Dame, AD, and LeBron. I told you, man, it wouldn't be fair, but it'd be fun to call those games for sure. It's fun to call the games anyway, but can you imagine adding a Dame dollar to the Lakers? That'd be crazy, man.
Yo, what's going on, Sabotage Studio? Want to hear me talk like Shaq? Let me just say this right now. We got to get more people in here, man. We got to hit that subscribe button. We got to hit that like button. We got to share it out. I'm going to tell you right now, Clippers ain't going to win this game, man. My boy Donovan Mitchell, Spider, you know I hate him. I give him no credit. But tonight, he's going to kick that ass. He's going to be like the Dollar General. You know, that's all I'm going to say right now. Give him some respect. Spider doing his thing, trying to prove me wrong. It's okay. I'm wrong all the time. I'm Shaq. Reason I'm wrong all the time, my back is killing me. I got to carry Charles Barkley's fat ass all the time. That's why I got to get some Icy Hot. If your muscles hurt, if your back hurts, if your head hurts, just rub Icy Hot all over it. Let's go.
My voice is a little messed up. Nice shirt. Thank you, Wenzel. You beast. Let's go. Lakers going to get D. Rose. That's a guy that they could afford. 26 Dinwiddie. What's going on? Spencer Dinwiddie fan right there. KD's good, man. John Steven Formanis. What's going on? Chris Grissom, what's up? Thank you for your stream. Grove Money, Sabotage Studios. What's going on? Jovan Evans. Angel Feather, what's going on? Thank you guys and girls for being here again. Smack the like, hit the subscribe. It's a 13-point game here, 7 minutes ago. Since I've come on here, I think they've played a minute of basketball. I've been live for, 19 minutes? I think they've played I've been live for 19 minutes. This game was in the fourth quarter when I started live. So it has taken them 19 minutes to play 5 minutes of basketball. That's pretty ridiculous. Who's better? I got to go with Jokic because he's healthier. So I got to go with Jokic over Embiid because the best ability is availability. And Embiid has a lot of injuries. The lap dance Lou just knocked down a deuce. I mean, it's 98-86. There's plenty of time. Seth Curry's had a good game. He steps back for a long two and hits. Seth Curry's killing him tonight, man. What about LeBron? Cyberbully Hunter, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Neil DeRochers, what's up, buddy? The Nets didn't go crazy. Durant went crazy. The Nets didn't. Durant did. Yeah, I was Troy. I mean, it sucks that Kawhi's hurt. It sucks. Sucks that all these good guys are getting hurt. You know. Jovan hasn't started yet, man. We still got 6 minutes to go in this game. The Hawks are down by 11. They must hit a 3. Kalen, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Brilly says, you see LBJ's tweets I did because I watched Laker Nation's video today. Also, it's pronounced Chobel. I don't even remember what I said. But thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tobias Harris, it was Embiid, man. Lakers do need a true point guard, absolutely. Afghanistan, Embiid had the big first half. What do you have, 24 in the first half? He had 24 and 10. He had a double-double in the first half. The Hawks, I'm telling you, man, this series has been this way the entire time. The Sixers get a big lead. They have a hard time holding on to it. Collins for 3, banks it home! John Collins cuts it to 8. The bank is open. I don't know if he called bank, but he's got 19 points and 8 rebounds, and this is an 8-point game. The noose is tightening. The Sixers led this by 26. This is like they have every game. Embiid turns, shoots, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, John Collins. Every game is the same. Here's Trey. Quick left-handed dribble, drive, kicks it out. They swing it back outside to Collins. Collins going to hit it up for 3 again. Doesn't get that one to go. He bricks it with the back tap. Here is lap dance Lou. Lou Williams for 3. That's too strong. Rebounded by Seth Curry. And a foul. 4:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia up by 8. Yeah, I know, Troy. It sucks, man. Sixers Conference Finals, that's, I think, score in this game is 100-92 Sixers. 100-92 Sixers. Sixers have the ball. 4:46 to go. Embiid flopped again. Yeah, Embiid flops all the time, man. Every player does. All the players flop. That is lap dance Lou, Dominic. Remember he got kicked out of the bubble last year, or he had to go on whatever it was. He had to go on COVID protocol because he left the bubble to go to the strip club in Atlanta. It's ironic that he ended up with the Hawks, isn't it? But he left the team to go to a strip club in Atlanta to get chicken or something. Chicken wings. He said they have the best chicken wings. That was why he went to that particular strip club. He wanted more than wings. That guy wanted some breasts and thighs, too. Let's be honest, lap dance Lou. Thibault. Yeah, Thibault's been good. And there's another basket for the Hawks. 102-94. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 4:20 to go fourth quarter. 4:20, Karner Road. Smoking because you got lemon pepper Lou. Is that what the chicken was? Was it lemon pepper chicken? I forget. I remember he said he went there for chicken. Yo, Benjamin, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream, man. How come this stream is just kind of steady here with these viewers? Like, why are the viewers going way down? Like, I don't understand YouTube at all, man. I don't get YouTube whatsoever. I don't understand. Usually the viewership climbs, but for whatever reason, it's just steady and it's going down. I don't get it. Anthony Concepcion, what's going on, man? Yo, Rolando Neighbor, what's going on from Dubai? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. True Gamer Central, what's going on, my man? Thank you guys and girls for being here. I do appreciate it. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, share the stream out. More freaking timeouts, more whistles, more stoppages and plays. This game's probably the Jazz is probably going to start on NBA TV, I would imagine, because this game is just taking forever, as it always does. And this is probably the least popular of the 4 games left, as Trae Young slices and dices his way to the rack. Little kiss! 8 points again. Trae Young got 30. AP, he's not going to go to... The Lakers would have to give up a future draft pick. They'd have to sign and trade Shooter Embiid for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by John Collins. They'd have to sign and trade Schroeder. Probably sign and trade Harrell. Young from way outside leaves it short. Rebound Collins. Collins kicks it back outside. Gallo has it. That's not Gallo. And Collins bricks that one, and it's rebounded by the Sixers. KD is amazing, Jake. He's amazing. The next 24-hour stream is going to be in August at some point. I don't know what day in August or what week I'm taking off in August, but it will be in August. Rondo gets no minutes. No, he doesn't. Well, he's going to get minutes tonight, I would imagine. Free throw, no good. 104-96. This is still an 8-point game. This Jazz game, not on yet, fortunately. He missed them both. Oh, my goodness. Empty trip at the line for Ben Simmons. That's terrible. Here is Young. Young thought about the three, gives it off. There's a nice pass and a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. Clint Capella. John Collins having himself a fourth quarter. Let's have more commercials. 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter. This is a 6-point game. Williams says trade everything but Caruso. But that's what Luis, how can I be the man when you're the man? But that's what the Clippers would have to do. Or I'm sorry, the Lakers. They'd have to sign and trade Schroeder, sign and trade Montrezl Harrell, throw Kyle Kuzma in there, probably THT and some draft picks. They'd really have to sign and trade a couple of those guys. Kuzma would have to be a part of it. I'm guessing THT would have to be a part of it, and they'd probably have to throw in a draft pick. That's how they're going to get Damian Lillard. It's not going to happen. It'd be fun, but it's not going to happen. Harmony Crawford, what's going on? Zach says, let's go Clippers. I ain't counting them out. I saw what Durant did. Ritza, what's going on, man? Says, aloha, my brother. Hey, what's going on, Ritza? From the lovely island of Maui in Hawaii. 4:11 p.m. over there in Hawaii. Yeah, Simmons not good at the free throws, man. It's funny that we had an imposter Tuto come in here. Why do people do that, man? I don't understand. I don't understand that, man. Yeah, guys, they got imposters. It's a big reason I want to get to 100,000 subscribers, because once you get that level, you're certified. So people know when it's you. That's a major reason that I want to get to 100,000. Then it's one hell of an accomplishment. And you get you get a YouTube gold play button. That'd be pretty cool too. Someday, hopefully, we can get there. If the Lakers are playing, we'd be getting there a lot quicker. No, William, I know, but, it is what it is. Green, what's going on, man? Enter Zone, what's going on? Yo, David, thank you for the 5, brother. I really appreciate it, my man. Brilly. David Trent says, you the man. David, how can I be the man when you the man? Thank you so much for the 5, brother. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell. I don't know what the hell is going on with the viewership. YouTube's just strange, man. YouTube's very weird. I hope so, Afghanistan. I hope so, man. Yo, Johnny with a 5. Thank you so much, my man. Brilly, brother. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Says Baddog, Sixers ceiling is low because of Ben Simmons. He doesn't want to perfect his game for some reason. It's like Ingram and Sanchez. It pisses me off. That's a good comparison, Johnny. It's a really good comparison. Because Ben Simmons has a lot of talent, but he doesn't work to make himself better. That's a great comparison. Great comparison, John. You're right. And it should piss you off as a Sixers fan. Albert Salvador, what's going on, buddy? Marlus Mazer. How can I be awesome when you're awesome, sir? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Luis, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Almost a 150. Ben is not feeling it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And I'm sorry, guys. Lap Dance Lou has 13 points in this quarter. This game between the games between the Sixers and the Hawks are the longest basketball games ever. They really are. They take forever to play. I've been live for 30 minutes, and this game is 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. I went live right about the start of the fourth quarter. So they haven't even played 9 minutes of basketball. It's taken them a half an hour to play 9 minutes of basketball. Should not take that long. Oh, a turnover and then a trip. They'll have another stoppage in play. It's 104-98. Now, the Hawks are not in the bonus yet. What's going on, EJ? How can I be the man when you're the man? A-Side, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Hit that like, hit the subscribe button, share the stream out. We need more people in here, man. Trae Young has it. Ice Trae goes around a Capella screen, has it, pulls over the left elbow, and knocks it down. Goes a little of this. Trae, you ain't got no muscle, son. Don't flex. 104-100. We got a ball game. Can the Hawks do it again in Philly? Seth Curry has his big night tonight, has it at the top of the circle. Might as well call the game when it's going on here. Going to get into Joel Embiid. He had a big first half, quiet in the second half. Embiid double-teamed. He's got 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Tough shot for Embiid. He bricks it. Rebound. It's a 24-second shot clock violation. Hawks ended up with the ball anyway. The Sixers, man, that noose. You know, it's always been Atlanta, a little bit of this in Atlanta. But this disease seems to be catching up with the 76ers. They blew an 18-point lead on Monday. And they had led by as many as 26 when I saw. Here's Trae all the way to the 10 floater. Got the roll. 2-point game. The Atlanta Hawks have come all the way back from, like I said, it may have been bigger. I saw a 26-point deficit. Ben Simmons has it, gives it off to Curry. Curry looking for Embiid in the post. Got it against Capella, drives a lane, and he is had the ball knocked away. Capella stepping up his defense. This is crazy, guys. And again, in game 2, the Sixers had a massive lead. The Hawks came all the way back to get, I think the Hawks might have taken a lead and end up losing. This is insane. Here's a pull-up. And no good. Rebound, Danilo Gallinari. The Hawks can tie it or take the lead with a 3. Trae Young going to bring it up here into the front court for the Hawks. Ice Trae going to go around the Gallo screen. Actually, Gallo goes away now. Trae Young looking for lap dance Lou. Doesn't get it. Has it over on the left wing. Trae gets him up in the air and he's fouled. I hate that. Sorry. Cannot stand that rule. I don't know who's 22 is. I don't know if that's Thibault. I'm not sure who 22 is. I don't know a lot of the Sixers, but I don't know if 22 is Thibault. Whoever that is, okay, jumps up in the air, and then Trae Young jumps right into him. The guy's on the way down. Trae Young initiates the contact himself. He's going to the line for 3. Makes the first one. It's 104-103. By the way, if the Jazz game starts, could somebody please let me know? 22 is Thibault. Okay, that's what I thought. I hate that rule. The shooter should not be able to jump into the defender like that, obviously trying to draw the foul. Young makes a second free throw. I hate it. Harden does it. Trae Young, they all do it now. Every player tries to do that on a 3. I don't like that rule. They got to clean that the hell up. They got to clean that up. They got to get that out of the game. Young makes all 3 free throws, and the Atlanta Hawks have come all the way back from like what I said, a 26-point deficit. That was what I saw. It could have been more. What's going on, Dr. Drake? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for your stream. Legendary 2021. What's going on, man? Josh, what's up, buddy? CRS Cam. Thank you guys for being here. Jonathan Grimes, what's going on? D-Way started that. I don't know who started it, Jonathan, but I hate that, man. I can't stand that rule. Philly, I'll tell you what. It's just, what's going on, Joseph? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Zach Wilson's hot miles in the house. It was over 30. Like I said, I think I saw 26. Because, like I said, I was going back and forth between the Yankees and this game. And the Hawks are coming all the way back. Like I said, Atlanta's been the city known as choking. If you're the Sixers, and I talked about this with the Clippers the other night, and they did a good job of not allowing the Jazz to get back in it. Or maybe it was the Suns and Nuggets, whatever I was doing. One of the games, the team was blowing the other team out. And I said they're doing a good job not getting complacent. Because you get a big lead, you can get complacent. Stop playing hard. Before you know it, the way the game is played today with all the threes, you're in a dogfight. Then it's hard to get your momentum back. This is insane. Okay, that's going to begin on TBS. There's part of me that doesn't want to leave this game. But I got to go to TBS because I'm going to... they really could, TRL. They really could. The Sixers, I picked them to come out of the East, but I'll tell you what, they can't do this. They can't do this against Brooklyn or or the Bucks. They can't even do it against the Hawks. They did trail by 26. That was the biggest one. First lead of the night, they trailed by 26. Here's Embiid, kicks it out, driving the lane, back to Embiid. Embiid gets it underneath. Nice. Oh, rejected by, who was that? Stepped out of bounds. I know. I really don't want to go to the frickin', I don't want to go to TBS, but I have to. Pee-wee, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly. He says, if Atlanta wins, fire the whole 76ers team from coach and players. Doc Rivers would have to be fired immediately. They lose this series the way they've lost it. Although, I'll tell you what, man, this happened to it happened to the Clippers last year. All right, guys, I'm going to the other game because that is the one I'm streaming. I'll put this scoreboard up here because this will be starting here very soon. So let me bring this up here so I ain't got to do it when the game starts. Thank you so much for the super chat, Pee-wee. Appreciate that. TRL, what's going on? Hopefully Chris Paul can, I mean, how long is that? 2 weeks? I hate that COVID protocol stuff, man. I hope Chris Paul's able to play. I mean, this is going at least 2 games, which are taking the Friday, so is it 2 weeks? Is it 10 days? We'll see. We'll see, man. NBA loves it. They do, CRS Cam. And what sucks is that I keep calling these guys all different teams. The Hawks, it sucks that the Hawks and Sixers take so long to play that you can't even finish watching the game. Because I'm streaming the Jazz and the Clippers. Obviously, we're going to that. And this is a huge game right now going on here. I can't, Jonathan. This game's starting. It's unfortunate that TBS has 10-minute commercial breaks and it takes them 4 hours to play a basketball game. It's ludicrous. Anyway, we are underway here. Utah has the ball, and it's immediately stripped. And here comes, who is that? Reggie Jackson, and he misses. Rebounded by Bogdanovich, and he's going to give it off to Royce O'Neal. I didn't see who the starters were for the Clippers. No, obviously no Kawhi Leonard tonight. Here's Donovan Mitchell, a spider driving, triple teamed. Kicks it out. Bad pass stolen away. I don't know why he didn't kick it out to Royce O'Neal. Trying to go cross court. Here's Terrence Mann. He must have got the start. Mann has it over on the left side of the court. We're just underway. No score. Marcus Morris had a good series. Going to kick it out to PG-13. Is this playoff P or pandemic P? He's been playoff P the last 2 games. Pandemic P the first 2. Morris pulls up left elbow. Yes. Marcus Morris gives the Clippers a 2-0 lead. Like I said, he's had a good series. Just underway. Here comes Royce O'Neal back the other way. Gives it off to Ingles. Ingles has it at the top of the circle. Back to O'Neal. O'Neal for 3. That one's no good. And it's rebounded by PG-13. Here comes Paul George up the court here. And they have that score up there in the corner so I can see that. They kick it out. Reggie Jackson has it. Lost it. Gives it off. Here's Batum for 3. Nick Batum. Clippers doing what they've done the last couple games. Knocking down the 3 and immediate timeout by Quinn Snyder. The Jazz don't like the way it started. 5-0 Clips. And I'll have a commercial break here. So guess what? While they do that, I'm going to go back to this game. It's 107-104 for the tie. That one's no good. Rebounded by who is that? Lap Dance Lou? They don't have to foul, but this is a huge possession for Atlanta. The Hawks game, or the Jazz game's at a timeout, guys. If you're just tuning in. Trae Young has it. Trying to waste some time. 19-second differential shot clock, game clock. Young steps back for 3. Doesn't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Embiid. And the Sixers will take a timeout. Let's just take more time. Well, they're out of timeouts now. They got to get the ball in bounds. What's going on, King James? What's going on, Paul George? What's going on, Icelander first? What's going on, Fetty? Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's go. Troy, the game did start, but they're in a timeout. And I went over to this game because this is close, like it's 3 seconds ago. But I mean, they just, like I said, the game starts at 7:30. It should not take 3 hours to play a basketball game. The basketball game is 48 minutes long. It should not take 3 hours to play. It's ridiculous. Sixers choked huge. They're up by 26. They've choked away big leads this entire series. Game 4, they choked away an 18-point lead. The Hawks came back to win. Game 2, they almost choked away a 25-point lead. This commercial always makes you laugh. The dog knocks the guy's big screen TV off the wall and he just laughs. Sorry, that dog would be gone in a heartbeat. Break my TV, you done. Trae Young to the Lakers needs to happen. Pee Wee, I wish. JJ, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. You're right, TRL. Nobody does care about Brooklyn and the Hawks. I agree. Well, Brooklyn maybe, but it's more of a Knicks town. Still a timeout here in the Jazz game. They're showing an Applebee's commercial in the Jazz-Utah game. The Sixers fans who were all riled up, now they all got the sad, mopey faces on them. Sixers are out of timeouts, 22 seconds ago. They do not need a 3. They can go quick 2 and foul if they choose to go that way. They got to get it in bounds, though. They are out of timeouts. Series is tied at 2. Philadelphia led this game by 26. And the Hawks have come all the way back to take a 3-point lead in the fourth. They got to get it to Seth. Instead, they get it off to Tobias Harris. Harris has it, picks up the dribble, going to get it off to Embiid. Embiid has it with 13. Embiid drives a lane. Don't foul him, and they do. That is such a bad play. Is that Danilo? Gallinari with a stupid foul. Can't foul him there, Gallo. You got to let him shoot. You bail him out. All right, this game's got to be back. It's still not back. There's still a commercial break in the Jazz. How long has this Jazz-Clippers game been in a timeout, guys? Anybody know? 5 minutes? 8 minutes? What's going on? I don't know, man. Kyle Lang Malakis, what's going on? Pope, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate it. Again, hit that like button. Let's get 200 likes, guys. He missed. That's a huge miss. Oh, hi, Rebecca. They did take a lot of time, man. 76ers choked. They take the score off the top over there. We're back underway here. The Jazz trail by 5. It's 5-0 just underway. He missed 2 of them? Oh, my God. They really did choke. Remember Simmons had an empty trip at the line, too? Here is Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out. O'Neal with a nice fake. Steps back for 3. Swish! Cheese sandwich. 5-3 Clippers. As Royce O'Neal gets the Jazz on the board. Here comes Mr. June, Reggie Jackson, not the baseball player, but the Clippers player. He's going to get it back from Marcus Morris, or rather PG-13. And Reggie Jackson just holding the ball at 6 to shoot. I don't know what he's doing. He's a long way from the basket. Reggie Jackson kicks it out. They're going to have to shoot, and they do. And they knock it down. I didn't see who that was. PG-13 with a huge three. I didn't think he knew how much time was on the clock. He knocks it out as the 24-second shot clock expires. 8-3 clip. Engels has it, goes over to the right, kicks it out to O'Neal. Now gets it back. Gobert almost turns the ball over. Engels doesn't hustle. Man goes all the way and lays it in. If I'm the coach, I rip Engels right out of the game. I rip him right out of the game. I bench him. Get your ass out there and get the ball. How do you just loaf after the ball and let Terrence Mann get it? Lack of hustle in the playoffs? Inexcusable. Gobert goes up and he's fouled. Inexcusable. If I'm the coach, timeout, you're out. Sit your ass on the bench. He didn't even run hard after that damn loose ball. Credit to Terrence Mann for running hard after it. That's ridiculous. There's no way Ingles can be that slow. My kid runs faster than that. That's insane. And they have another. I went to the Atlanta game. I see they have another stoppage. Utah makes the free throw. Gobert's got one more coming from the stripe. Unbelievable. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by Paul George. He'll bring it up here for the Clippers, leading 10-4. No Kawhi Leonard if you just tuned in. It hasn't stopped the Clippers from doing what they've been doing. Paul George for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Slow Joe. I'm just going to call him Slow Joe from now on. Going to give it off to Spida. Spida pulls up for 3. That's too strong. Long rebound comes out to PG-13. He drives the lane on Mitchell all the way and not fouled. Good hands. Ripped away by Royce O'Neal. Here comes Ingles back the other way. Ingles gives it off to O'Neal. To Bogdanovich for 3. Kerplunk Bojan Bogdanovic makes it 10-7. 8:35 to go in the first quarter. Reggie Jackson has it, picked up by Spider Mitchell at the top of the circle. Going to go around to Paul George screen, drives to the right, kicks it outside to Terrence Mann. Mann pulls up for a three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Royce O'Neal. And O'Neal will give it off to Slow Joe, who brings it up into the front court here for the Jazz. Goes around the screen, has the top of the circle. Here is O'Neal for three. We're tied at 10 apiece. Royce O'Neal knocks down the triple. 10-10, 8:11 to go. Ty Lue wants to chalk it over. 8:11 to go first quarter. Tied at 10 apiece. And back to action. This girl chewing on her finger over here. And Philadelphia stuck their fingers down their throat in this one. They have choked away a 26-point lead. They choked away an 18-point lead. And they choked away an 18-point lead in Game 4, lost. Choked away a 25-point lead in Game 2, ended up holding on and winning that one. But they are about to have a monumental collapse. Trae Young, 38 points, 7 assists. 16 out of 18 from the line. The kid's got ice water in his veins. Ironic, since his name is Ice Trae. Sixers are done. They got no timeouts. They're going to give it off. They got to shoot. Korkmaz for three. Short. Rebound to Seth Curry. Knocks it down. It doesn't matter. Bookkeeping. 10th of a second to go. Hawks inbound the ball. It's all over. The Philadelphia 76ers with a monumental collapse. They blow a 26-point lead in the third quarter and lose pivotal Game 5 on their own home court to the upstart Atlanta Hawks, who just do not die. Big credit to the Hawks. Big credit. They could have gave up. They didn't. This team fights. If it wasn't for Philadelphia holding on in Game 2, this series would be over. You can't lose that game for Philadelphia. That's disgraceful. I'm not even a Philly. I actually like when Philly loses, but you can't have that happen, man. Wow. Now, this other game should be coming back on here, so I should be able to stay here. I know, Paul. I'm watching the game right now. No, we got to talk to Trae Young, so let's not show the other basketball game. Oh, they're still in the commercial. That's why they don't need to show the other basketball game. What's going on, everybody? Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. What a game we just watched between the Hawks, or the end of the game between the Hawks and the Sixers. 10-10 here. We've had a couple of timeouts early on. They've taken about 10 minutes apiece. That's the NBA for you. Just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of commercials. Philly 500s, I don't know what to say. Dylan, I love Philly. He's the most delusional fan on YouTube. There is no way on God's green earth that a Philadelphia Eagles fan should ever think that Devontae Smith makes a 9-game improvement. It makes no sense. It's such a bad take. Those Eagle fans that are nothing but cheerleaders, they're not real fans. And I don't know what else to say. There's a difference between being biased and being a complete and utter homer. Being biased and being a fan means you're obviously pulling for your team. You will defend your team. You will think your team deserves more than it gets. And I understand that. But to become a point where you can't criticize your team and you think every single move they make is gold, and every year they're going to win 13 games, you're out of your freaking mind. You're gone. It's over. Gone. Any Eagle fan that thinks they're winning 13 games is on something stronger than 420. Maybe they're on 840. I don't know. Well, this game is getting ready to go back underway. 13-4. 26-point lead, Tyler. It was a 26-point lead. We are underway here again, 10-10. Both teams have used a timeout. Clippers are up 10-3. Jazz have tied it on a 7-0 run. Paul George gives it off to Reggie Jackson. Picked up by Mitchell. Goes around the screen. Has it on the baseline. Drives. Puts it up. And got the roll. Missed the June. Reggie Jackson gives the Clippers a 12-10 lead. With a little teardrop on the baseline. Ingles, Mitchell, Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. If you just tuned in and you don't know, no Kawhi Leonard, maybe a torn ACL. It's unfortunate, but Kawhi Leonard is done for the series. Mitchell with the fake on the three, gives it back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich drives the lane, bangs with man, lost the ball, stolen away. Here comes Reggie Jackson, a little behind the back. Good transition defense here, picked up by Royce O'Neal. Jackson has it on the left side of the court, kicks out to PG-13, drives around Bogdanovich, and he is tripped up. He'll go to the line for two. Yes, Kawhi's injured, Deadeye. Maybe has a torn ACL in his knee. He has to have an MRI, but he is done for the series. Conservative far right, I don't know, but it's a big choke, man. That was a big choke. Big choke. King Tomato, what's going on? Just Manny, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Crashboards, D. Wade, J. Boogie, Joseph Ramirez, Mr. Mayor, how you guys doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Eagles crushed Philadelphia. Eagles crushed Giants. Well, the Eagles didn't crush the Giants' playoff dreams. The Giants did that, Pee-wee. The Giants won 6 games. It would have been nice if Philadelphia tried to win, but listen, man, the Giants have no kick coming. They won 6 games. If the Giants want to win the division, win more games. That's all you got to do. I'm hoping that inspires the Giants to be better this year, but I'm not blaming the Eagles for that at all. I'm not blaming them for tanking. We needed to win more games. That's the Giants' fault. Clippers up 13-10. And here is a 3. Bojan Bogdanovich, left corner triple, makes it 13-13. 5 minutes going by here in the first quarter. Series tied at 2. Reggie Jackson, series tied at 2. Game tied at 13. Jackson has it, gives it off to Terrence Mann. Mann's going to give it off to Paul George. Left wing, goes around and man screen, gives it back to Mann on the give and go, and stolen away by Gobert. Here comes O'Neal with a drive all the way to the 10. Yes! And the foul! Give him the hoop! Give him the horn! Royce go to the line for the old and one. 15-13 Jazz with one coming from the charity stripe. What's going on, Leontre Graham? What's going on, Rose Mulligan, Michael Daly, Geo Worldwide, Dyther Pugalis. What's going on, man? Felix, Black Mama, how you guys doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Robert Murdoch, what's going on? Samir Leaks, Sixers suck. Yeah, they do. They do. It's terrible. Let's go, guys. 500 in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. But again, smack the like. Hit the subscribe button, baby. Let's get 69.8K tonight. Let's go. 69.8K is the goal, man. I'd love to get more than that. I would love to get to 70K by the end of the week. I don't think that's going to happen. Although Saturday, I may do the game. I don't know what the hell game is going to be on Saturday, but if there's a game on Saturday night, I may do it. O'Neal misses the free throw. It's 15-13 Jazz. They're on a 12-3 run in the last 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Reggie Jackson dribbles on the left side of the court. Going to give it off to Paul George. Paul George spins, gives it off to Terrence Mann, who kicks it back to Morris. Morris with the left-handed drive in the lane. Pull up from 8 feet away. Got it. Marcus Morris over Bojan Bogdanovich. Ties the game at 15 apiece. 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. Spider Mitchell has it. Tries to split defenders. Gives it off to O'Neal. Now gets it back top of the circle. Double teamed again on the perimeter. Kicks it back to O'Neal. O'Neal drives it to the left hand. Goes through the baseline. Kicks it back outside. Here's a step back for 3. That one's no good. I think that's Clarkson. He struggled in the last game. Here's O'Neal with a rebound. O'Neal kicks out to Bogdanovich, fakes the 3, gives it off to O'Neal, 8 to shoot. They give it back to Spider. Spider looking to make a move with 5 on the shot clock. 15-15. Mitchell, good ball fake, steps back for 3! Donovan Spider. Mitchell with a little swish. Cheese sandwich. 18-15 Utah. 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Paul George has it. Double team. Now they're going to get off of that. Here's Reggie Jackson for 3! Reggie missed. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Marcus Morris knocks down. I got confused with the headband. Marcus Morris knocks down the long-range triple. We're tied at 18 apiece. Here is Clarkson. Clarkson picked up by Terrence Mann. Mark, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it. Really, my man. Here is Clarkson. Yes, JC. Double up with a little fadeaway J. Tickles a twine. 20-18. He says, "Sup, Baddog, you the man." Mark, how can I be the man? You the man, sir. Good to see you doing other teams as well. Watching games with your energy is a whole other level. Kudos. Hey, Mark, thanks so much, brother. I really appreciate that, my man. And that shot is good as Paul George, playoff P, continues his run. 20-20, 4:47 to go. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get 300 likes, baby. Here is Donovan Mitchell, drives with the right hand into the lane. He tries to take on the entire Jazz team, and they're going to call a jump ball. I was going to say, there's no way he got away with that. Marcus Morris is like, it's about damn time. But Mitchell did this a little bit too much in the last game where he tries to take on like the entire team. He drives in a lane. He tries to take on the entire team. Jordan Clarkson's got to pick it up too. Clarkson had a bad game in Game 4. The Utah Jazz are going to need his offense tonight. So they will have a jump ball at the Jazz free throw line. 20-24, 39 to go here in the first quarter. And that is easily won by Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson will bring it up here for the Jazz. Gives it back to Marcus Morris. Previously hit a three from that spot. Has it with the right hand. Now has it with the left. Spins off Clarkson. Drives in the baseline. Turns. Shoots. Too strong. Rebounded by Spider Mitchell. Mitchell will bring it up here for the Jazz. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich for three! Bojan Bogdanovich! 4:20 to go in the first quarter. 4:20 to go. 4:20 crew. You know what to do. Smoke him because you got him. 4:20 to go. 23-20 Jazz. Man with a drive. Man fakes on Gobert. Kicks it outside, but 2 for 3! Nick Batum. He's got 8 points. Nick Batum has been the real deal in this series. He's hit a lot of big shots for the Clippers. 23-23. 3:50 to go. Here comes Spider Mitchell. Kicks it back to Bogdanovich. He'll take another 3! Bojan Bogdanovich, dare I say, en fuego. Here's Reggie Jackson all the way to the 10, lays it in, yes! And the foul, woo, kiss! Give him the hoop, give him the harm. Reggie Jackson goes in line for the old and one. Good start to this game, guys. This is a good game so far. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. 26-25, Jazz will lead. Reggie Jackson going to the free throw line, try to tie this game up, man. Batum's been amazing. Hey, Mark, thank you so much for subscribing, Mark Jackson. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, my man. Mohammedine Karnane. Ivana's usually, she's just for the Laker games, but when we do the NBA Finals, Ivana's going to come back during the NBA Finals. She'll be back for the NBA Finals. She has some time off. She took it. Patrick Beverly and Ivica Zubac check in here for the Clips. Angel Feather, what's going on? Just Manny, what's going on? Alyssa Friedman, crashing boards. What's going on, man? It definitely could, Pee-wee. It's crazy, man. Nasty X, John, Saxy, Helbert, Gurnapal, what's going on? Old-fashioned three-point play is good. What's going on, Purple Evo? 760 Chargers, how you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Both teams shooting very well. The Jazz are 7 out of 10 from downtown. Most of that's Bogdanovich. He has 4 of them. Clippers 4 out of 7. Here is Bogdanovich. He'll take another 3! Oh, my goodness! Bojan Bogdanovich. He was hanging out with Devin Booker, man. It's like Devin Booker against the Lakers. 5 threes in the first quarter for Bogdanovich. And here's a drive in the lane by Paul George, and he throws it to nobody in particular, but the ball was deflected out of bounds. It will be Clipper ball. Bogdanovich. He's on fire! There's Rajon Rondo. I don't understand why he's not playing. Lakers should have never got rid of Rajon. Rajon's probably saying the Lakers should have never got rid of me either. They're going to get into Paul George. Has it on the baseline. Kicks it outside to Marcus Morris. Morris pulls up with the right elbow and doesn't get it to go. I thought that was going in, but it rimmed out. Rebound Royce O'Neal. Going to give it off to slow Joe Ingles. He's going to go around to Gobert screen. Dribbles. Almost lost the ball. Got it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich in the corner. Bogdanovich for 3 again! You have got to be kidding me! Bojan Bogdanovich with 6 threes in the first quarter and the Jazz lead by 6. Are you serious right now? Here is Marcus Morris, rather. Turn, shoots, don't get it to go. Long rebound, he gets his own. Morris kicks it outside to Zubac, going to kick it out to Beverly. Beverly has it around a Zubac screen, drives to the left in the paint. He steps back, going to take it outside now, gives it back to Marcus Morris. Morris drives to the left on Ingles, has the ball knocked away, but a foul. Slow Joe with a foul with 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. Neither team in the penalty, though. Are they going to give him free throws? He wasn't shooting. He is going to go to the line. I didn't think that Morris was shooting there. And it doesn't say, I mean, maybe they are in the bonus and the TNT graphic just isn't up there. Bojan Bogdanovich, man, my God. Guys, hit that like button. Let's go, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Guys, I'll be back again on Friday night for Game 6 of this series. Like I said, I'll be covering the entire Western Conference no matter what. Free throw, no good by Morris. I may, if I have time, I'd like to get an Eastern Conference game in there. It'd be nice. But I definitely plan on doing this entire series, and then obviously the winner of this against the Suns. I do plan on doing all those games because the late games do fit my schedule, and I'll be doing every game of the NBA Finals. And if you are a Laker fan by any chance and you just tuned into the channel, I do pretty much every single Laker game during the regular season, and I do all the Laker playoff games. So I hope you guys will subscribe, ring the bell, and share the stream out if you like my energy, guys. I appreciate you being here. Marcus Morris knocks down one out of two. It's 32-27. It's been the Bojan Bogdanovic show. He has 6 threes for the Jazz, who lead 32-27. Engels gets it off. Bogdanovic for 3 again. That one's way short. I was going to say, man, he had to miss sometime. Rebounded by Paul George. George has it. Crossover dribble. Drives the lane. Top shot. Got it to go. Playoff P. Cuts it to a 3-point deficit. 32-29 Jazz. Slow Joe Ingles brings it up here for the Jazz. Goes around a screen, has it with the left, drives the lane all the way to the 10, lays it in with a little kiss. Slow Joe Ingles gives the Utah Jazz a 34-29 lead with a minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Here is Zubac at the top of the circle, picked up by Derek Favors. Going to give it off to Paul George. Goes around a screen, splits a double team, turns, shoots. Yes! Playoff P is back. 34-31. Paul George trying to carry Utah by 3. He watched Kevin Durant last night. He's got a Pee-wee. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Appreciate it. Brilly, my man. He says, Bogdanovic is shooting like this. Just imagine if Spida heats up and joins them, the Clippers could be in trouble. That's a fact. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Zubac and Pee-wee. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Yo, 12 likes to win 300, guys. Let's get 300 likes. Smack the like. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Share the stream on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, TikTok, all that good stuff. Here's Paul George with the drive, kicks it out to Morris. Morris gives it off to Kennard. Kennard for 3! Swish! Cheese! Sandwich! Luke Kennard ties the game at 34 apiece. What a game, man. What a game this one is so far tonight. Both teams got their shooting shoes on. Here is Slow Joe Ingles, drives, kicks it. What the hell was that by Slow Joe? Bad turnover there. Picked off by Kennard. Kennard drives. Kennard all the way to the 10. Can't get to go. Rebounded by Zubac. Put it up. Missed the dunk. Rebounded by Derek Favors. And here comes Jordan Clarkson up the court. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 34-34. First quarter winding down. Jazz have 12 to shoot. Clarkson picked up by Patrick Beverly. And he's going to go around a Royce O'Neal screen. Now picked up by Kennard. Pulls up for 3! Swish! Cheese! Sandwich! Jordan Clarkson, JC double aught. Knocks it down. 37-34 Utah. Here is Paul George, and he is fouled by Royce O'Neal. And then some words exchanged between O'Neal and Paul George. Nothing serious there, but Utah did have a foul to give. So a good foul by Royce O'Neal. It'll be side of the balance here for the Clippers with 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jake, it's been a great first quarter, man. It's been a good first quarter, guys. Yo, 300 likes. Let's go. Keep hitting that like. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Let's go, baby. We got a hell of a game. Well, I thought Royce O'Neal was going to the bench. He came back in here for the final defensive for defense here. 3 seconds to go. And Patrick Beverly looks to inbound here. And what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What the hell's taking so long, man? Maioni is in there, or Miaoni. And Beverly trying to get it inbounds. Gets it to Morris. Morris pulls up at the buzzer! More! That wasn't quite the buzzer. Had a second to go. That is the end of the first quarter, though. Marcus Morris cuts it to a 1-point game. I applaud that first quarter, man. Yeah, we got a game, guys. 37-36, Utah at the end of one. We got a game, baby. I want this to happen the entire game. Can we have every quarter be like that one? Please. I've had some bad games in this series. Can we just have that? Can we have that game? Reagan, thank you for hitting that thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. Dwayne Jones, what's going on? DeMarcus Barton, how you doing, buddy? Rondo 23, Fred Pajarillo, what's going on? Rudy Cruz, Yu Jiang Yan, what's going on? Park Palms, how you doing, buddy? Anthony Nitorado, what is going on? Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up button. Tito Atik, what's going on? Jezreel Francisco, what's going on, my man? Halbert Gumapal, Blink Beats, thank you for joining the stream, man. Adrian Canelon, what's going on? Hasbula, how you doing? Rudy T, what's going on? How can I be the best and you the best? LPS Spring, Puerto Rico in the house. Can't wait to go vacation in Puerto Rico, my favorite place to vacation. Vegans, what's going on? Paul George, I think, has 8. Chinito, what's going on? Pee-wee, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Really appreciate it. He says, this is playoff type of game. I miss the NBA. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, Pee-wee. Jazz overrated. How are the Jazz overrated? I would love to know what overrated means. What does overrated mean? So the Clippers are a bad team, is what you're saying. The Clippers scored 36 points. They're a bad team. Is that what you're saying? Jazz scored 37, Clippers scored 36. Jazz had the best record in the NBA, and they're tied at 2 games apiece here. But they're a bad team? Or they're overrated? Sorry, I don't buy it. The Clippers are just playing really well. I'm not buying the Jazz are overrated. If the Jazz are overrated, they would be losing this game, 36-21. Pandix V, what's going on? Lorraine Head, Austin Olson, Blonde Tribe, Albahar Baraki. Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Renee Estrada, Jehoshaphat Prince, what's going on? Or Jehoshaphat Price, I should say. Thank you for joining the stream. Bong Guimian, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Monster Mikes, what's going on? Paul George has been beast mode so far in this game. But it's been playoff P, Monster. It has not been pandemic P tonight. Alice Barquette, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it very much, guys. I didn't even realize I was still on TBS. I got to go to TNT. I didn't even realize I was still on TBS. Where's the balance? What's going on, man? Eric Gaynor, what's up? Jamel Barkett, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it very much. Let's go. Hit the like and hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell. And here we go. We got another idiot. How desperate do you have to be to go into someone's stream and try to draw traffic to somebody else's stream? I'm going to tell you this right now. Whatever the hell stream that is, not even close to as good as me. Not even close. That's why you got to come in here. Hell, that's why the Memphis Grizzlies, not the Memphis Grizzlies. Was it the Grizzlies? I think it was the Memphis Grizzlies a couple years ago, or last year, had to come into my stream and try to draw attention to their channel. The actual Memphis Grizzlies. Get real. Agent Cooper, what's going on? Willie Rivera, what's going on? They were trying to stream. Chris Paul's out, yes. COVID protocol. Aguilas, what's going on? They were trying to stream. Reagan Clements, what's up, man? Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Noah H, what's going on? Sixers are a disgrace area. The absolute choke job. Huge choke job. What's going on? Let's get 400 likes, guys. Smack the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Let's get 69.8 tonight. We're trying to get to 70K. Let's go. Because YouTube just be taking subscribers away from their content creators, man. Let's go. Let's get 69.8K, man. Let's get 69.9K. Let's leave no doubt. Back to action. It was a great first quarter. 37-36, Jazz with the lead. Clippers start with the ball. They give it off to Patrick Beverly, gives it off to Luke Kennard, picked up by Slow Joe Ingles. We're going to give it back here. Here is Kennard at the top of the circle, goes around to Vivica Zubac screen, drives the lane, throws it up, can't get it to go. Zubac tried to tap it home, rebounded by Joe Ingles. Ingles brings it up here for the Jazz. Ingles has it, goes around and steps back for 3! Slow Joe Ingles! He's the only starter out there. It's Clarkson, Oni, Favors, and I forgot who the other guy was out there for the Jazz. Is Rajon Rondo. Is Rondo in the game? Rajon Rondo. Going to give it off to Beverly. So Rondo is going to get some minutes tonight. Patrick Beverly drives around Oni, goes all the way. Bad pass. Good defense by Oni, and it's taken away here by the Jazz. Back they come the other way, looking to go around a favor screen. Clarkson pulls up for 3! Swish! Cheese sandwich, JC. Double out from deep. 43-36. Jazz heating up from downtown. 12 out of 17. Clippers 5 out of 8. It ain't like they're shooting poorly. And there's an offensive foul. Illegal screen set by Zubac. It'll be Jazz ball. Jazz are 12 out of 17. It all started with Bojan Bogdanovic, 6 for his first 6 from downtown. 10:42 to go in the half. Jazz by 7. And up come the Jazz with the ball. Jordan Clarkson has it, picked up by Mr. June, goes around a favor screen, kicks it out to Ingles, thought about the three, gives it back to Clarkson. Clarkson pulls the trigger on a tree. That one's no good, but illegal screen. That is a legal screen set. I thought the official was going like this, like they were going to stay there, but illegal screen set. So back to turnover for the Clips, turnover for the Jazz. No harm, no foul, I guess. Rajon Rondo brings it up here for the Clippers. I missed doing that this year for the Lakers. And here comes Reggie Jackson, top of the circle. Oh, what a pass by Jackson and a foul. Good foul by Derek Favors. Makes Zubac earn him. What a great look by Reggie Jackson. As he split defenders with the pounce pass. Had Zubac underneath, but Favors recovered to foul him. So Zubac, a couple of former Lakers, Zubac and Rondo on the court. Former Laker Jordan Clarkson on the court for the Jazz. A lot of Lakers still in the playoffs. Zubac's free throw is good. 43-37, 10-17 to go in the second quarter. T1401, what's going on, my man? RP, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Conservative far right. My man, he's a big Jazz fan. Chloe Charleston, what's going on? Scott Dean, thank you for being here. Jadgad, what's going on, my man? Both free throws are good, 43-38. Let's go, guys. Almost 400 likes, baby. We got 1,000 people in here. You guys and girls are the best. Smack the like, hit the subscribe button. Let's get 400 likes. Slow Joe Ingles has it at the top of the circle. Looking for Jordan Clarkson. Thought about pulling for three. Doesn't. Steps back. Gives it off to Ingles. From way downtown. In and out. No good. Ball's tapped by Favors, but it's by Oni, rather, but it's rebounded by the Jazz. Kennard has it over on the left side of the court. Pulls up for three. Luke Kennard from deep cuts it to a 2-point game, 5 straight for the Clippers. That was actually the right wing that Kennard pulled the trigger from. And here's another three for the Jazz. That one's no good. They're now 12 out of 19. They're 3 out of 3 from downtown. They've shot really well. Both teams have shot really well, obviously. And thinking about the bad pass stolen away by Slow Joe Ingles. I mean, he looked right at him and threw it right to him. It's a bad pass by Rondo. That doesn't usually happen. Or Beverly, rather. Clarkson has it at the top of the circle, picked up by Luke Kennard. Now they're going to bring a double team. He kicks it out to Ingles across the court. Ingles has it with the right, kicks it back outside. Yang with a drive. Bad pass, stolen away, Nick Batum. Batum brings it back up here for the Clippers, trailing by 2. Gives it off. Reggie Jackson wide open for 3! Mr. June! Reggie Jackson gives the Clippers a 44-43 lead. 8-0 run for Los Angeles. Quinn Snyder and company need to talk it over. We'll go to a TV timeout. 8:56 to go in the half. Clippers 44, Jazz 43. Let's go, guys. Let's get 400 likes before this commercial break ends, baby. Let's go. We can do that. We can do it. Kawhi's not playing, guys. If you just tuned in, there's no Kawhi Leonard. He's done for this series and probably for the playoffs. He may have a torn ACL. So there is no Kawhi Leonard. Clippers are stepping up big without him, though. Definitely. Yeah, Kennard's got a good outside jump shot, man. Third Palermo, what's going on, man? They were being here. Lebanon Vlogger, what's going on? Maraming Salamana Mangadango Manga to all my Filipino brothers and sisters out there. 10:57 on Thursday morning in the Philippines. Watching your man Jordan Clarkson. You had a good night tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Agent Cooper, what's going on, man? Noah H, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you guys, girls, being here. I agree, conservative. I don't understand why Niang gets playing time either. He has done absolutely nothing in this series. He had a couple of really bad sequences down the stretch of Game 4 too. He's turning the ball over. He's taking bad shots. He's Kyle Kuzma-ing it. He looks like Kyle Kuzma out there. Conservative. That's what he looks like. Yeah, it's been a great game, man. No, Mark, there's no Kawhi Leonard. He's out for the series. Let's go. Let's go, man. I hear you, Dwayne. Listen, I said that before. I mean, I'm a Knicks fan. I do all the Laker games, and I obviously pull for the Lakers. My emotion is definitely tied to the Lakers, but in games like this, I can just enjoy the game. I don't have to pull for one side or the other. And I just enjoy a really good basketball game, and we certainly have had one through the first 15 minutes of this game, for sure. Batum has been big. Batum has hit big shots. Clippers have had guys step up. Marcus Morris has stepped up. Reggie Jackson has stepped up. Obviously, Paul George stepped up huge the last 2 games. And Nick Batum has had some clutch shots for sure in this series. Michael Sinceri, what's going on, brother? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Marlu Monzo, what's going on? Donovan Mitchell is playing just on the bench right now. You just getting a break. He may come on after this timeout, but he is just on the bench with a break. But he is playing in the game tonight, yes. Jezreel Mark Ampo, what's going on? Maraming Salamat, thank you so much for watching in the Philippines, my man. Appreciate it. KMDN, what's going on? Rick L, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. K Lang Malakis, Hawks will win the chip. That'd be... You want to talk about a freaking underdog story, man? If the Hawks ever won the chip, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, man. LA is reopened and stadium will be going crazy. There you go, Rick. There you go. It's about time LA reopened. New York reopened a while ago. Anderson family, what's going on, my man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Known 209, what's up, buddy? Thank you guys for joining the stream again. Hit that like. Yo, 408 likes. Let's go. You guys and girls are amazing, man. Like I said, man, share this stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, TikTok. If you have any social media, just copy the link to this channel, the link to this stream. Share it on your social media. Get the Jazz fans in here. Get the Clippers fans in here. We're going to go down to the wire on this one. It's been a really good game so far. Just keep hitting that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 70K. I don't know if I'll get there tonight, but maybe we get to 69.8K, man. That'd be awesome if we could get there. Roger King, what's going on from Trinidad and Tobago? Dana Gonzalez, what's up, my man? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah, Jared, it was a huge loss there. And that 3 is good. JC double Jordan Clarkson from deep gives the Jazz a 46-44 lead. Jordan Clarkson shooting much better tonight. Jazz have 13 threes. 13 out of 20. The Clippers are 7 out of 10. Both teams are just shooting the lights out in this first half. Here's Ivica Zubac going to give it off to Kennard. Kennard traveled. They didn't call it. He traveled. He pulls up for the free throw line. What is that? How many times is Kennard? It doesn't matter. They end up with a 24-second shot clock violation. Kennard traveled. Catches the ball. Takes 2 steps. Stops. Absolute travel, no call. Then he goes up with the ball, comes back down with the ball. That should have been a double dribble. That's not called. Then they end up with a 24-second shot clock. Why do they not call it travel in the NBA? I don't get it. That's a textbook travel. It didn't matter. They ended up turning it over anyway. Spider back in the game, gives it off to Gobert. Gobert fell in sections and gives it off to Bogdanovich, who lays it in with a little kiss. That's his first 2 of the night. Bogdanovich has 20 points. The Jazz lead by 4. Zubac has it over on the right elbow. Going to give it off to Nick Batum. Back to Zubac. Zubac going to hand it off to Reggie. Reggie pulls up from the right elbow. Now he's going to give it back outside. Here's Rajon Rondo for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Royce O'Neal. And O'Neal will bring it up here for the Jazz, leading by 4. Gives it off to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson has it. Goes around a Gobert screen. He's picked up by Reggie Jackson at the top of the circle. Goes around to Royce O'Neal, screen to the left. Steps back, takes a tough 3, and connects. Plunk! JC! Jordan Clarkson, double ought from deep once again. 51-44. Jazz with a quick 7 in a row. There's a foul. Little acting there by Reggie Jackson. But definitely some contact at the top of the circle. Clarkson just feeling it. Bogdanovich feeling it. Jazz feeling it. 51-44. They got 14 threes. They got 14 threes. Clarkson's got 14 points. He's 4 out of 5 from downtown. The Jazz have 14 threes in 16 minutes of basketball. That is insane, but this is what the Jazz are. This is why they won all those games. This team can shoot. They can all shoot. Rajon Rondo has it. Going to give it off to Paul George, and the Clippers are staying right with him with the threes. Here is Paul George, has it. He'll step back for 2, and playoff P tickles the twine. 51-46. Bogdanovich for 3 again. Bojan Bogdanovich, 7 triples, 23 points. Jazz up by 8, 6:45 to go in the half. Reggie Jackson has it, top of the key. Now he's going to back it outside over to the right wing. Going to kick it out to Batum, top of the circle. Bogdanovich is 7 out of 8 from downtown. It's ridiculous. Reggie Jackson has it with the left hand. Looking to take Gobert off the dribble. Going to step back. Jackson for 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Royce O'Neal. Going to give it off to Clarkson. Clarkson has it, picked up by Rajon Rondo. Clarkson has the height advantage there. Clarkson goes around to Gobert screen again. Clarkson thought about the 3. Kicks across court. Bogdanovich again. That one short. Put back on Rudy Go Bear! 56-46 Utah with a 12-2 run. Ty Lue needs to talk it over. 6:10 to go in the half. Jazz by 10. Unknown, yeah. I don't know what the record is for threes in a playoff game, but Bogdanovich well on his way to doing it tonight, man. This is insane. Brian Roscoe, what a comeback for the Hawks, man. Nihilo Ibasco, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Bogdanovich is en fuego. He definitely is conservative. Eric Gaynor, what's going on? Quinte Brown, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, 56 in the first half, and I mean we're not even halfway through the second quarter, Alyssa. They could put up 75. Glenn Pialago, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Hosteen Jim's Ja, what's going on? Giannis Brothers, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Junjo Anke, how you doing? Shout out to Dario Lang Sakala. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys and girls. Eric Gaynor, what's going on? Curry obviously got the wreck. Probably. I just don't know what it is. Go with Steelers, he says. There you go. BVD, what's going on? Kawhi's out for the series. Yes, Kawhi could be out for the year. Kawhi may have a torn ACL, which means he wouldn't be back till like next year during this time. So that was a COVID shot. I was fine. I was a little tired at the end of the day, and I had like a really minor fever the next day. I mean, it was barely over 99, but it was, I was fine. I went running after I got my shot. I went to the gym on Monday. I was fine. But I ain't got to worry about wearing a mask indoors. I mean, people don't do it anyway, but at least I know that I am vaccinated now. So, thank you, Vincent. I appreciate that. RJ Ante, what's going on? I know, man. They choked it away big time. Trey Cole, what's going on, man? Have you got money in this game? Yeah, that's right, Pee-wee. If you got money, you might want to... probably are going to drink. Now, if you had live betting on this game, you could definitely clean up in a back-and-forth game. He's tested positive. Well, it could be a false positive too, Daniel. That happens. And again, it's 2 weeks. It wouldn't matter if he tested positive or he was just in protocol. It's 2 weeks. That doesn't mean the Suns are done either, man. The Nets just won without their two superstars. The Suns still got Devin Booker, man. Suns still got Devin Booker. The Suns are not done. The Suns are a damn good team. They're a damn good team. We'll see what happens. It sucks. It sucks that he's out because of that, but we'll see. Yo, Slickback, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. Yes, exactly. He says Philly loses, America wins. It was, man. RP, what's going on? I know, they're crazy, man. They're crazy tonight. Shamara Pereira, what's going on? Lee Papa, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Eddie Tinajero, yes, I was calling the end of the Hawks-Sixers game. What a colossal choke job by the Sixers. Like I said, Atlanta is the city known as the choke artists. Philadelphia ain't shaking that off. My heart really don't bleed for any Philadelphia fans. I don't like Philadelphia one bit. I don't like the Sixers. I hate the Eagles more than any team in professional sports, maybe outside of the Red Sox. Really don't mind the Phillies. I don't like the Flyers either. So it's enjoyable for me to watch them choke that away. Lunkers and Lucas, what's going on, man? Thank you for the stream. Romeo, how you doing? Ernell Boomerang, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. This has been a great game. KHTV, what's going on? Solo Rider, what's up? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Jake Wellard, what's going on? They did. And they almost choked away game two. They had a massive lead. Tulsa Honda, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. It seems like that. It's been crazy. JB Tempest, what's going on, guys? Again, like and subscribe, guys. Let's get 500 likes, 50 likes away from 500. Let's go. Smack the like, hit the subscribe. Here is Paul George for three. A playoff P from the left wing knocks it down. 56-49. Utah by 7. Paul George. The Clippers are 8 out of 13 from downtown. 62%. The Jazz, 15 out of 23, 65%. It's crazy. Mitchell gives it off a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka by Rudy Gobert. Good look there by the Spider. A 2-point basket. I didn't know those existed in this game. 58-49. Jazz by 9. But here is a step back from Morris. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. Marcus Morris had that halfway down and out. 5:20 to go in the second. Spider Mitchell has it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich for three again. That one's no good. Rebounded by Nick Batum. Going to give it off to playoff P. Drives the lane. Back to Batum. Kicks out in the corner to Reggie. Fakes a three. Back to Batum. Good ball movement. Morris kicks it back outside. Wide open. Three! Terrence Mann can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Spider. Jazz up by 9. Just under 5 minutes to go in the half. 58-49. Cross-court pass to Bogdanovich. Drives baseline. Gets it to Gobert. Gobert lost the ball, but he's fouled. And I don't know if he was shooting or not. He was not because they reset the shot clock to 14 seconds. It'll be Utah's ball side out of bounds. Not have been a lot of fouls called in this game either. Of course, that's not going to happen when there's a lot of threes. Obviously not a lot of points in the paint. 4:51 to go in the half. Really good pace to this game. Both teams shooting incredibly well. And the Jazz have a 9-point lead. Cody, I haven't. I actually thought about, he might be on vacation. Chris might have went away. Chris deserves vacation. Gobert did go to the line. He missed the first free throw. And he has one more coming from the stripe. I also could use a vacation, but I just took one. 19 Louis, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Mark Ray Montejo. Maraming Salamat, Manganangamang, my Filipino brothers says, yo, let's get 500 likes. Come on, baby. 36 away. Let's get 500 likes by the half. Let's go. Let's go, man. 500 like hype. Let's go. Ragnar, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for being here. Free throw good, 59-49. Reggie Jackson has it. Jackson has the top of the circle, picked up by Spotty, gets it off to Batum. Batum going to get it off to Marcus Morris on the blocks. Morris picked up by Slow Joe. Fakes, steps back, takes. Yes, tickling the twine. Marcus Morris. From about 17 feet away, good mid-range J for double M. Jazz by 8. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20 to go in the half. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go in the half. And here is the drive in the lane by O'Neal. He kicks the ball. The old foot trick. Reggie Jackson tried to save it off somebody. Nobody was there, so it was just a big bounce pass to Nick Batum. 4 minutes ago, Paul George has it against Mitchell. With a crossover dribble, the drive in the lane, the hop step. Yes! And the foul! Give him the arm. PG-13 go to line for the old and one. Here come the Clippers. Paul George right around Royce O'Neal. Gets hacked there and laid it in anyway. Paul George really stepped up his game since the second game. The first 2 games in Utah, he was terrible. He's been really good since. 6-point game. And George makes it a 5-point game, converting the old-fashioned 3-point play. 4 minutes to go straight up in the half. The Jazz lead by 5. Both teams have shot really well in this game. It's been crazy. Mitchell has it. He pulls up for 3! Spider Mitchell, a little swish cheese sandwich. 16 threes. Or is that 17 threes for the Jazz? Mitchell only has 6 points. Mitchell only has 6 points, and Utah has 62. Morris out to man for 3. That one's no good. Or not man, rather. That was Reggie Jackson to miss. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich leading the way. I think he has 23. Clarkson's got 14. Here is Clarkson with a drive. Kicking it outside. Good ball movement. Mitchell out to Bogdanovich. 4-3. That one's way off. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Reggie Jackson. You're going to want to say it's off Royce O'Neal. Doesn't like the call. The official's laughing, and he says, come on, Reggie, it's this way. Reggie, it's this way. Paul George saying, yo, Reggie, calm down, man. Don't pick up a T. And I thought it was off Reggie Jackson, but I don't have the look that Reggie does either. 3:12 to go in the second quarter. The Jazz lead by 8. They have the ball. 14 seconds to shoot. Patrick Beverly checks in here for the Clips. Terrence Mann will take a seat right next to Rajon Rondo. Jazz are going to inbound. They get it into the corner to Gobert. Gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell double teamed in the corner. Good double team here for the Clippers. Mitchell has to throw it. Turns it over. Oh, yeah, it's a bad break for the Clippers. Paul George had it. He just could not grab it. Ended up in the hands of Royce O'Neal. And then Paul George grabbed Royce O'Neal. Foul on PG-13. El Ball remain with the Utah Jazz. 14 seconds to shoot. 62-54 with 3:03 to go in the second quarter. Let's go. Eamon. Ivana's only here for the Lakers. But Ivana will be back for the finals. Rudy Gobert with a very slow drive to the lane. Somebody tried to flop. Didn't matter. Gobert missed. Here's Paul George for 3. That one's no good. And it's rebounded by Jordan Clarkson. JC brings it up here for the Jazz. Clarkson has it with the left-handed dribble. Double team. Stolen away by Patrick Beverly. Good hands by Beverly. Gives it off to Batum. Gives it off to PG-13. The drive in the lane. The top shot can't get it go. His own tip. No good. Got his own rebound again. Puts it up and in with the kiss. Paul George just outworking everybody, including Rudy Gobert. And Rudy Gobert might have just picked up a technical foul because they stopped play. Gobert obviously was not happy. Thought he was slammed at a deck. Quinn Snyder not happy either. I think Quinn Snyder says he wants to have a challenge. I don't know what they could challenge. Maybe they're just saying the foul is on Marcus Morris. Oh, Gobert tried to trip him. That happened with the Lakers. I remember that. Gobert, that needs to be either a flagrant or a technical. You can't reach out and try to trip a guy like that, man. That's a dirty play by Rudy Gobert. I know you're frustrated, but you can't do that. That's what the officials are going to look at. I mean, I'll be honest with you. That wasn't really malicious, but they could throw him out of the game for that. They really could. That's not a basketball play. It's definitely got to be, no doubt, a technical, maybe a flagrant one. You can't just reach out and try to trip the guy because you're pissed off. And that's what he did. I don't remember. Couldn't see who he grabbed. It was Marcus Morris or what. He wasn't happy that he went down on the ground. Morris stepped over him, and then Gobert grabs his leg. Marcus Morris, obviously, I don't think he did anything wrong there. Gobert was laying on the floor. You can't grab his leg. So, I don't know what they're going to call this. I think this could be a flagrant one or could be a technical foul. I really don't know how they differentiate between the two. He didn't like that Morris stepped over him, but you can't grab his foot like that. Yep. Yeah, he's got to chill. He just, he's playing basketball, I understand, but you got to keep I know it's difficult. I mean, it's easy for me to say sitting here streaming the game in the comfort of my own home. Not out there with all that playoff intensity to just say, hey, you got to control your emotions. I mean, I can't even control my emotions sitting down here. So I understand where Gobert is coming from, but hurts your team. So I still don't know what the hell the call is, but I know there's some free throws coming here for the Clippers one way or the other. I would imagine. They got to at least call a foul on him. Let's see what they say. 1,400 in the house, guys. Let's go. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let's get 500 likes. We're 2 away. 2 likes away, guys. And again, please smack the subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell so you know when I go live for all the NBA playoff action. I will be back again for this game, or this, Game 6 on Friday night. That's Saturday morning in the Philippines. Hope you guys and girls will be there with me. And, of course, I'll be doing every game for the Western Conference Finals and every game of the NBA Finals. If I have time to do an Eastern Conference Finals game, I will definitely do my best to do that as well. But thank you so much for being here. 512 likes. Let's go. Double technical. Wow, so no harm, no foul. I'll be honest. I think Marcus Morris got the I think the Clippers got the short end of the stick there, guys. I'll be honest. I don't think Morris did anything wrong. Honestly, I guess he could have avoided. He didn't have to step over Gobert like that, but Gobert was right under his feet. But they call it double technical. So technical fouls on Marcus Morris and Rudy Gobert. No harm, no foul. But obviously, if either one picks up a technical from here on out, they're out of the game. Jazz ball leading by 6. Mitchell lost the ball, and Beverly could not save it before it went out of bounds. It will remain with Utah. 2:19 to go in the second quarter. Jazz up by 6. They have shot the lights out from downtown. The Clippers have not done too badly either. Mitchell has it. He's had a very quiet half. It has been the Bojan Bogdanovic and Jordan Clarkson show tonight. Bogdanovic has it now. Gives it off to Donovan Mitchell. Picked up by Nick Batum. Goes around the screen. Pulls up for 3! Swish! Cheese sandwich. The spider cuts the web, and it's 65-56. Utah by 9. Reggie Jackson has it. Donovan Mitchell's got 9 points. He's 3 out of 4. But the Jazz have, 23s, 19 threes in this half. It's insane. Paul George has it at the top of the circle, picked up by Gobert. He's going to have to take him off the dribble. Paul George goes right around him with the left. Step back from 8 feet away. Knocks it down. PG-13. Playoff P doing his thing. He went right around Gobert and used and abused Rudy in the paint. 65-58. Mitchell fouled by Beverly. And Beverly actually says, yes, I did foul him. Yes, I did. Clippers had a foul to give, so it'll be Jazz ball side of the bounds, 65-58, with 1:31 to go in the half. Damn good half, guys. Damn good half. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. I appreciate it. Remember when AI stepped over Tyronn Lue? I don't remember that one. Raymond Rivera, thank you so much for watching, man. Marming Salamat to all my Filipino brothers and sisters. Manga Nanga Manga. Smack the like, hit the subscribe button, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Let's go. Let's get to 69.8K tonight. Here's Bogdanovich with the drive. He has the ball knocked away. On the floor is Beverly. Ends up with it. Gives it off to Marcus Morris. Pee-wee, thank you for the super chat, brother. Really, NBA got soft. AI did it to Tyronn Lue. NBA's very soft. You can't throw Jokic out of the game for what happened the other night either. But it's just the way the game's played now, Pee-wee. It'll change again, too. You know that. Reggie Jackson has it. Steps back over on the left wing. Picked up by Gobert. Goes around him all the way to the tin. Lays it in with the kiss. That is what you do. When I do the Laker games, I scream all the time to LeBron, to the guard, to Schroeder. If a big picks you up and you're a guard, go right around the big. He can't guard you with his feet. He's too slow. Both Paul George and Reggie Jackson took advantage of it. 4-point game. O'Neal has it. Kicks it outside to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 to shoot. Donovan pulls up for a tough 3. Missed everything. Total brick, rebounded by Patrick Beverly. Not a good shot by Mitchell. Here's Reggie Jackson for 3. That one's too strong. Rebounded by Slow Joe. Reggie Jackson went 2 for 1 there. That's why he took that shot. 4-second differential. Shot clock, game clock, Jazz by 5. Royce O'Neal goes around the screen, has it, drives the lane. Why didn't he go faster than that? He had an easy dunk. Instead, kicks it back out to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell has 4 to shoot. Mitchell's double team. Good double team. Kicks out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich heaves up a 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Ingles. Kicks out Bogdanovich at the buzzer for 3. No good. Bogdanovich has cooled off, and that is the end of the first half. A great first half. We'll go into the locker room with the Jazz leading by 5. It is 65-60. What's going on, Callum Cron? Thank you for joining the stream. Sushmith Kumar. Jed Gemento, Junef Nearis, Papa Ethan Mahoy, what's going on? Manga Danga Manga to you, sir. Nilo Bahasa, what's going on? CW Bogus, what's up, buddy? Mr. DC Fitted. The Hawks are amazing tonight, man. Amazing. Let's get 600 likes. We can do that, man. Always try to get 1,000 likes to these streams. So hit that like button, guys. It's free to do. It helps out the stream more than you know. So I would appreciate it if you did that for me. I appreciate you being here regardless, but that always helps out the stream, and it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe either. If you like the energy, the best chat on YouTube, the live scoreboard, I appreciate you being here. Hit the subscribe button because, like I said, I plan on doing this for the rest of the Western Conference games. And, well, not the, the Suns are already advanced. So the rest of the Western Conference games, and then every game of the NBA Finals. Like I said, if I get time to do an Eastern Conference game, I will. It's just, I work a full-time job. I have a wife and a 4-year-old son, and I want to spend time with them. Excuse me. So the 8 o'clock starts, the 7:30 starts are just very difficult for me to stream games. I would never see my family if I did those. So tough. Richard, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Let me give you guys and girls the statistics and what was an amazing first half. The first quarter owned by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was 6 out of 6 from 3-point range. And at 18 points, we got them off to a really good start. Jordan Clarkson's had a great game as well. Donovan Mitchell coming on there. Yuri, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 5. Just happy birthday to Aziz Ojolari. Hopefully he makes an impact on the Giants. Yuri, I have a feeling Aziz is going to have a really good season. I'm not going to say to go in the Pro Bowl. I'm not going to say he's going to have double-digit sacks. But I think that Aziz is going to have a really good year. I really do. I think he's going to have an impact for the Giants. Nilo Bahasi, you don't need to ever thank me. I thank you for being here. I thank all you guys and girls for being here, man. Absolutely, Dominic. Absolutely. No, Last Jedi, I know he's not okay. You know how I know he's not okay, Last Jedi, my lady? I appreciate you being here as always. And Dominic, you're right. Always family first, especially when you're Italian. It's always family first. Hey, thank you, Vincent. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, you like the energy. I'm this energetic for every game, so let's do it. But Jedi, Teddy Poople, what's going on, man? Jedi, Philly 500 predicted the Eagles are going to win 13 games. He said they're going 13-4. So I know that. I know he's not okay. He hasn't been okay. It has nothing to do with the Sixers completely choking. He's I don't know. He's out in space. He don't believe in space, but his head's up there. I love Philly 500, but I worry about him seriously. I worry when he can come out and seriously look you in the face and say the Eagles are going 13-4. I have my concerns about my man. Anyway, for the Clippers, guys, Nick Batum, he only took 2 shots. Both threes, made them both. 6 points, 2 boards. Marcus Morris, 12 points, a rebound for him. Reggie Jackson, 10 points and 1 assist. Playoff P is back, guys. 22 points, 8 rebounds for Paul George. He is doing everything he can for the Clippers. And on a normal night, the Clippers would probably be winning this game. Paul George, 22-8, 9 out of 14 from the field, 2 out of 4 from downtown. Paul George definitely stepping up. This is what the hell he did to my Knicks back in the 2012-2013 season. He killed the Knicks. Paul George used to destroy the Knicks. Terrence Mann got the start in the place of the injured Kawhi Leonard, 2 points, 2 assists for him. Ivica Zubac, 2 points, 2 boards. Rondo didn't score in his 6 minutes. Beverly hasn't scored in his 8 minutes. Luke Kennard's got 2 threes. He's got 6 points. Clippers shot 23 for 42 from the field. That's 54.8%. 8 out of 18 from downtown. That's 44%. They had 8 assists, 15 rebounds. For the Jazz, Royce O'Neal, 8 points, 6 rebounds for Royce O'Neal. Good half for him. 2 out of 3 from the three-point range. 3 out of 4 from the field. Bojan Bogdanovic slowed down after a 6-for-6 start. He's 1 out of his last 7 from 3, but he is 7 out of 13 from 3, 8 out of 14 from the field. 23 points to lead all scorers for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Very quiet for Gobert. Slow Joe Ingles, 5 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. Spider Mitchell, quiet half for him. Just 3 out of 5 from downtown. 9 points, 5 assists for Spider. Niang hasn't scored. Favors hasn't scored. Oni hasn't scored. Short bench from the Jazz. They never score. The only guy that ever scores off the bench is your 6th man of the year. That's Jordan Clarkson. Great night for him so far. 5 out of 6 from the field. 4 out of 5 from downtown. 14 points for JC. The Jazz shot 23 out of 37 from the field. That's 62.2%. 17 out of 30 from downtown. That's 56.7%. They had 18 points and 11 rebounds. Roldy! Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly. He says, Baddog, what up, homie? Sanchez is telling me to shut the hell up right now, and I'm loving the fact he is telling me that right now. Roldy, I'm going to say this, and I mentioned this earlier. I still hate Gary Sanchez. I'm glad that he's playing well. But for me, Roldy, this is what Gary Sanchez is. And this is why so many people, and I'm not saying you, Roldy. I'm not saying you at all. But this is why these analytical people will stick up for Sanchez. Don't matter that he hits 190, because Sanchez will have a week like this where he hits 5 home runs. And then in the next 6 weeks, the guy will suck and hit 160. And at the end of the year, Gary Sanchez ends up with like 26 home runs because he had 4 really good weeks during the regular season. And the rest of the time, he sucked. He's so inconsistent. He still can't catch. He still can't throw runners out. He still doesn't know how to run the bases. He still doesn't hustle. And once in a while, he hits the ball over the moon. I'd much rather have Gary Sanchez hit 295 with 14 home runs and 75 RBIs over 195 with 30 home runs and 70 RBIs. That's just my take on it. But I'm glad he's playing well. He won the game for us tonight. I'll take it. I still don't like him, though. I don't trust him, ever. Oh, Roldy, I know you do, bro. I know you do. I'm not saying you. You and I are related. We know this. Royal Yap, what's going on? Leo Doble. By the way, guys, I want to do this. Steel Nation, what's going on, buddy? Says, go Steelers. Almost football season. Let me do this. I look like Jeeves from Men in Black. I don't know what that is. I've never actually seen Men in Black before. I've never actually seen that. I've never seen it, so I don't know. Let's get 600 likes, guys. Come on, baby. Let's get 600 likes. Hit that subscribe button for me, if you don't mind. So I do want you guys to do me a favor, though. We are going to raid my buddy Hot Take Hockey, who is streaming Game 2 of the Vegas Golden Knights and the Montreal Canadiens. So what I want you to do is I'm going to put a link here. I want you to click on this link. Go into his stream. You tell him, say, Bad Dog Raid, Bad Dog sent me, whatever. Just Bad Dog Raid, Bad Dog sent me here. And do what you do for me. Give him a like, subscribe to him, especially if you're a hockey fan. He has got as much energy as me. He just does it on the hockey end. I do basketball, baseball, football. He is definitely a hockey guy, best hockey guy on YouTube, best hockey channel on YouTube. I totally endorse him. He's an awesome guy. And like I said, he brings a ton of energy. So hit that link. Go over there. Like I said, say Bad Dog sent you Bad Dog Raid. Bad Dog. Hit the like for him. Hit the subscribe button. Come on back. We'll watch the second half together. Let's go. Bring it in. K-Lang, this has been a great game. Roldy, thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Imagine Fleury didn't go down yet.
Let's go.
Could have went through the 5-hole.
There we go. You guys are the best. 11 likes away from 600 too, man.
Carey Price, Marshall to the right side for Pietrangelo scores! Alex Pietrangelo is second of the game. It's a 3-2 game.
Told you he's got a lot of energy.
Wow. Wow. What? Pietrangelo is carrying. And we're getting raided by Baddog. Holy shit. Guys, my guy Pietrangelo stepping up.
Rogel. No, you don't need to thank me. Sell them out to you.
Hit that subscribe button. Please drop a like. Subscribe. Vegas with a huge goal. We got a 3-2 on.
Let's go.
Pietrangelo has 2 on the night.
One away. Dr. Gonzo, what's going on? Thank you guys for raid, man. I appreciate it.
We got a hockey game.
I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you raiding, man. He's awesome. Yo, 600 likes. Let's go. Let's go.
How's it going, Brian? Brian, what are you talking about, bro? Have a good time, man. Thank you, Baddog peeps. Thanks, guys. Baddog's a legend, man. I really appreciate him. Let's go. He's a beauty on this platform. Let's go. Hey, Mahmood, thanks for subscribing. You still got a chance, Khalil. You still got a chance. Daxia, thank you for subscribing.
Utah shoots like this all year, though.
Ready now, trying to get it. Colasar, out to the half board. Stone.
Oh, Roldy, thank you guys for rating him, by the way, man. I love Hot Take Hockey. He's a good dude, man. No doubt about that, man. I've streamed with him a couple times. Like I said, man, he's got as much energy as me, just on the hockey end of it. Roldy, I said it earlier in the stream, my man. With Durant, that was Jordan-esque. That's the best way I can put that. That was a Jordan-esque performance by Durant. Both of his big players are out. He's got to carry a team. It's a pivotal game 5. The dude drops 49 in a triple-double. And they win the game. That's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Like I said, man, you don't need to like Durant, but you cannot deny that man's greatness. And I'll tell you what, my level... And I always knew Durant was a great player anyway. I've said that he's the best scorer in the NBA, but my level of respect for Durant went up huge after that game last night. I know, I saw it, Jared. I saw as soon as we rated, they scored. You know, yeah, exactly, Roldy. It was insane, man. It was insane. Yo, 600 likes. Let's go, Patrick. Thank you for watching Madagascar, man. I appreciate that. Ernell Boomerang, what's going on? Yeah, the Jazz. It's a good game, man. Really good game. Really good game. Yeah, I'm the same way, Jed. I've never had a problem. I do not like James Harden. I've never liked James Harden, though. That goes back to his days at Oklahoma City. And I don't like, that'd be a really good trivia question to ask somebody, though. By the way, we're about 60 subscribers away from 69.8. If we can get to 60 more subscribers tonight, that'd be awesome. So if you guys have social media, man, share this link out. Let's get a lot of people in here for the second half. It should be a great second half. The trivia question you should ask people is, what team drafted Kevin Durant? I wonder how many people would know. Like offhand. Google's a fabulous tool. Anybody can Google it. But I wonder how many people would know that the Seattle Supersonics drafted Kevin Durant. The Seattle Supersonics was the team that drafted Kevin Durant. Not a lot of people probably know that offhand. Ask a Brooklyn Nets fan. I bet you they don't know. That's a good one. The Seattle Supersonics, which they need to bring back, by the way. They need to bring back the Seattle Supersonics. They got to, man. They got to bring it back. Eric Spoelstra will be the next coach in Portland? Maybe. Hotspot, what's going on, man? Omid Karatzi, what's going on? Anthony Lupus, thank you for joining the stream. He was amazing, man. He was amazing. What's going on? You knew that? You're smart. Well, I know some people knew it, but a lot of people probably don't know that. Because the Supersonics don't exist anymore. You know, like a lot of people, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of people that don't know who drafted Eli Manning. You know, it happens. Here's a better question. The Charlotte Bobcats? Yeah, there you go. Who drafted Scottie Pippen? Anybody know who drafted Scottie Pippen? I bet you a lot of people don't know that the same team that drafted Kevin Durant drafted Scottie Pippen. I bet you a lot of people don't know that. Or was it? Now I'm messing up. Was it Portland? I thought it was Seattle. Now I got to look it up. Now I'm questioning myself. I know they traded Olden Polynice. I thought, was it Portland? I think it's Seattle. He was drafted by the Supersonics. I was right. Started thinking about it there for a second. No. Yeah. Seattle. Seattle Supersonics drafted Scottie Pippen. There's another one that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people ain't going to know the answer to that either. The Bulls traded Olden Polynice to the Supersonics for Scottie Pippen. And another thing that people probably don't know about that particular draft is that the Supersonics pick in I think that was 1988 or 87. I forgot what year it was. I want to say it was 88. It could have been 87. It's got to be 87. Pippen's in the 87-88 Fleer set. Anyway, that pick, that was the New York Knicks pick, man. Then the Knicks traded for Gerald Henderson. They gave away their first-round pick. That pick ended up being Scottie Pippen. That's the type of crap the Knicks have done my entire life. Do I remember Jack Sikma? Vaguely. Die-hard Giants fan, what's going on, brother? Thank you for joining the stream, man. I don't know who drafted Trae Young. We could also ask who drafted Kobe Bryant. Right? Who drafted Kobe? A lot of you should know that one. Well, yeah, Sam Bowie went to the Blazers because the Blazers needed a big. So that's why they ended up with Sam Bowie. What's happened there? 76ers did choke King James. Yes, they did. It was the Hornets. He was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. They said, I ain't playing there. Totally, he Eli'd before Eli Eli'd. He forced his way out of Charlotte before Eli forced his way out of San Diego at the time. What's going on, Rogelio Lego? Genovan Quinpon, what's going on, guys? T-Real City, what's going on? What's going on, Brandon? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Melbourne Tigers, very nice. We're back to action, guys. I did not know the Pacers drafted Kawhi. That you would have got me on. I would have never known that one. We're back to action. A great first half. Let's see if it continues in the second half. The Clippers start with the ball. Poor George Haslett gives it off, and all the way to the 10. That's a foul. So Terrence Mann will go to the line as the Clippers come out attacking the basket. Rudy Gobert has been really crappy in this series, by the way. He had one good game. He had 20 boards. Other than that, he has been nothing, and he's been in foul trouble, and he commits a foul right there. So Mann will go to the line. Didn't Charlotte draft Chris Paul too? I don't remember. I thought Charlotte drafted Chris Paul. I don't know. I'm not sure. Free throw good by Terrence Mann. 65-61, guys. Again, smack the like, hit the subscribe button, baby. Trying to get to 69.8K. I know we can do it. Who will win? I don't know. Henry's going to go down to the wire. Dem Van, what's going on? Eric Gaynor, thank you for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate it. Mara Make Salaman, Manga Danga Manga to my Filipino brothers and sisters. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. We're going to be back again Friday, guys, for Game 6. You know it. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully it's the same bat game. 65-62. Both free throws good. Dribbling it off his foot as Mitchell goes out to Engels. Engels has it with 10 to shoot. Engels, Slow Joe was quiet as well. Slow Joe is going to give it off to Royce O'Neal. 4 seconds to shoot. Royce with the left, driving the lane, goes up, tough shot. Got it to go with a little kiss. Strong drive by Rolls Royce O'Neal. 67-62. Utah by 5. A minute gone by here in the third quarter. Paul George had a big first half. Drives the lane all the way to the 10. Tough shot. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled. Paul George, playoff P. I don't know what he's talking to the official about. Maybe he didn't like the foul. But he is going to go to the charity stripe for... They did not call a foul. Is that why he's complaining? They had to have called a foul. Why didn't they reset the shot clock? I mean, it wouldn't matter. It would have went off of him. I don't know. I mean, he got wrapped around the neck. Like, I don't know what they're doing right now. They're showing this a million times. It's not a flagrant foul. I mean, don't even get me started. I don't know what's going on here, what they're doing. I don't know why we keep looking at this replay 9 times. Oh, my God. They're really going to look at this to see if it's a flagrant foul. That is as soft as a foul as you're going to get in the paint. They cannot call a flagrant on this, man. They call a flagrant on this, I'm going to lose my mind. Irish John Dillman, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. If they call a flagrant on this, I mean, I'm done. There's nothing malicious there. He barely touched him around the neck. Come on, man. This is the damn NBA playoffs. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. The NBA ought to be ashamed of itself. Ashamed that you put this product out here where if you breathe on a guy, it's a flagrant foul. What a crock of shit. It's not close. Come on, man. He barely touched him, for crying out loud. Not even close to a flagrant. Oh, let's call flagrant. He flicked his ear. Flagrant 1. Garbage. Garbage. Soft. Soft ass NBA. This is the playoffs, man. You go in the paint, you get fouled. That is a terrible call. Unbelievable. Why don't you just review every foul and see if every foul is a flagrant? God, that pisses me off. Let them play. Man pulls up and hits. It's a 1-point game. Paul George made both free throws. I just can't stand this. I can't stand the officials deciding games with that crap. He barely touched him. He didn't close on him. He didn't rip him down. He didn't hit him hard. Should have been a common foul. It's a terrible call. And the Clippers are on a run as they knock down a 3 at 69-67 Clippers. Marcus Morris does the damage. Let me get back to the game. I just can't believe that call. Here is Slow Joe driving the lane all the way to the 10 with a little kiss. Tied at 69 apiece. It's such a terrible call. Man steps back for 3. That's too strong, and it's rebounded by Spida. 10 minutes ago here, third quarter, we are tied at 69 apiece. Been a great game so far. Hopefully the officials do not blow it. Mitchell for 3. That one's too strong. Rebound up high. Paul George. Paul George getting up with the triple-double tonight. Playoff P has been awesome. He drives the lane again, goes all the way, lays it up with the kiss. Gobert didn't want to foul him. God forbid. 71-69. Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, is there a game you plan on calling on Friday? Not following the playoffs as much as I should. I apologize for my ignorance. Dire Giants, you don't need to apologize for anything, brother. I'm glad you're here whenever you're here, man. You don't ever need to apologize. But yes, there is a game on Friday night. This game, Game 6, Friday night. Bogdanovich for 3. That one's short. He is going cold and a loose ball foul on Nick Batum. But you don't ever, Giants fan, you need to apologize. But yes, I do believe these guys play again Friday night. Let me check real quick. Snacks, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. He says, what happened? I missed it. It's just a really weak call. Not Rudy Gobert. Royce O'Neal kind of went up when he went up. When he went up to block Chris Paul, Paul George rather, he kind of grabbed him here a little bit. And he barely touched him, and they called it a flagrant foul. It's just pathetic. I mean, it's not a flagrant foul at all. Wasn't a flagrant foul. Here's a drive in the lane. No good, but a foul as the officials are getting whistle happy. The first half, they let them play. Now, of course, they took a lot of threes. Now they're going in the paint. Spite is going to go to the line for 2. 71-69 Utah. About 3 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Let's see. Yeah, Dire Giants fan. Game 6 is Friday night, so I will be here for that. And then Game 7 would be on Sunday if there is a Game 7. Now, same thing with the Bucks and Nets. Now, if the Bucks tie it up at 3, I do plan on being home for Game 7. I shouldn't say that with the Clippers. I don't know when they'd play. Like, if the Clippers and Jazz play in the middle of the day, I can't do it. It's Father's Day. But Saturday, if there's a Game 7 between the Nets and Bucks, that one I can probably do. But Friday, definitely. I'll definitely be here for Game 6. Let's get 700 likes, guys. It wasn't a flagrant mark. It was a terrible call. Second free throw, short. Mitchell struggled at the line. Rebounded by Paul George. 9 minutes ago, third quarter. Clippers by 1. Paul George double teaming to the top of the circle. Gives it off to Marcus Morris over on the right wing. Morris with the hesitation dribble. Drives to the left. Pump fake. Shot. Yes. Tickling the twine. Marcus Morris again. He has had big minutes. And I say this to all the Laker fans out there. Is there any way that the Lakers can kidnap Marcus and replace him with Markieff? The Lakers definitely got the bad twin. Donovan Mitchell takes a bad 3, rebounded by Reggie Jackson. He goes behind the back, and he'll bring it up here for the Clips, leading by 3. He kicks it out. Batum for 3. Oh, rolled around and out. Rebounded by Royce O'Neal. Here comes Slow Joe Ingles. He has it at the top of the circle, picked up by Reggie Jackson. Looks to go around a Gobert screen. Instead, gets it in to Gobert on the paint. Gobert back to Ingles. 10 to shoot. Ingles has it, picked up by Batum. Goes with the right hand. Now he's going to dribble it back outside. The crossover dribbled it off his foot, but it was last touched by one of the Clippers. 73-78, 12 to go, third quarter. 5 seconds to shoot for Utah. Morris has been money. The refs are terrible, Doug. The Lions then, what's going on, man? What's my team? I'm a Knicks fan. 73-70. 8-12 to go, third quarter. Timeout on the floor. Rob, I'm pretty sure that they would know immediately when they saw how bad Markieff was, they would know they had the wrong Morris brother. Javon has been a good game. Has been, man. Richard, Kawhi's out, man. Kawhi's out for this series at least. He may have a torn ACL. Kawhi Leonard's done in this series. He's not going to be playing. He's got a bad knee. What am I drinking? Mike Ferraro, always Diet Coke, man. Always. All right, Dire Giants fan, my man. No problem, brother. Buying stuff, what's going on, man? You don't need to thank me, buddy. I thank you for being here, my man. Like I said, if you're new, man, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get 700 likes. We're 7 likes away from 700, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Brick Setter, what's going on? Appreciate you guys and girls being here. Again, I'll be live for Game 6. Let me go back to where I was here. I can't. I shouldn't take an ESPN off of my phone. Thank you, Buying Stuff. Appreciate that. It's time for Mitchell to score. Yeah, Green. He was kind of quiet. LWN Yanni, what's going on? No, I don't know. I don't know what the prognosis is for his knee. If he has a torn ACL, he's not coming back. If it's something like Joel Embiid has, where maybe it's a partially torn meniscus, he probably could play in the next series. We'll see. Diet Coke definitely tastes better in a bottle, as anything does. You lose the carbonation out of a can. You lose the taste out of a can. Some beers I can only get in a can, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, definitely better out of a bottle. Just like a beer. That's why I can't wait to Father's Day, man. I have been on a super strict freaking diet for the last 2.5 weeks. Sunday is my cheat day. Can't wait. Salsa Verde Tostitos. What am I looking for? Paul George has 26 points, 10 rebounds. Roldy, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly. And we got 700 likes. Let's go. All we got to do is get to 68.8K. Then our 60. I wish 68.8K. 67.8K. Let's go. Rolly says how NBA is how the world is today. Soft. By the way, happy birthday to the best that ever did it. Growing up in Brooklyn without a father, going through rough times, I felt like he wrote lyrics that reached me. I miss every day. Talking about Tupac. Yeah. Tupac is one of the greatest of all time, Roldy. He is unbelievable. Tupac was great. No doubt about that. I mean, I think we're about the same age. I think you're younger than me, but we definitely grew up in the Tupac era. I mean, hell, I remember Tupac and Digital Underground. I mean, that's how far back I go. When he was just a dancer for Digital Underground. But, yeah, man. Absolutely. Shout out to Pac. Happy birthday. Would have been 50 today. Tupac Shakur, one of the greatest rappers to ever do it. What's going on, Stone Sour? What's going on, Lusby? What's going on, Frito Bandito, Ron Archie, Winzel Mark Loe? What's going on, Grace Janan? Tony459, what's going on, F? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Rudy Obligar, PJ Hung, Adarian, what's going on? Felix Benlow, Larry Hinkle, thank you guys for being here, man. Appreciate that. Chuck Stew, what's going on? Let's go. Inbound pass, tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Clippers. Royce O'Neal's mad at himself. He wanted that rebound. Clippers lead by 3, 73-70. Reggie Jackson has it. Picked up by Mitchell. Going to get it outside to Paul George. George picked up by Royce O'Neal. Goes around a screen and kicks it back outside to Morris. Morris wide open for 3! Swish! Cheese! Sandwich! How the hell is Markieff Morris so much crappier than his twin brother? Of course, Marcus Morris was the better one in Kansas, too. 14-3 run by the Clippers. Their largest lead of the night. They lead by 6. O'Neal kicks it back outside. Donovan Mitchell has it, picked up by Paul George. 6 to shoot for Mitchell. Jazz have stopped moving the ball. Mitchell kicks out to O'Neal. He launches for 3. That's way short. Rebounded by Marcus Morris. Outlet pass to Reggie Jackson. Jackson picked up by Donovan Mitchell. Goes around him easily. Ball's poked away by Mitchell. Good hands. And here comes O'Neal, and he is fouled up the court. 7:15 to go third quarter. Clippers lead by 6. They've outscored the Jazz 16-5 in this third quarter. Here comes Jordan Clarkson. The flamethrower definitely provided some fire off the bench for the Jazz in the first quarter. The Jazz are 0 for 5 from downtown to start this quarter. They were 17 out of 30. Now they're 17 out of 35. Definitely have cooled off from downtown. And that includes Bogdanovich, who is one of his last 8 from downtown. Donovan Mitchell has it. Yo, Christian, they were the super chat. Brilly Mitchell. That's not going to count. Doesn't go anyway. He says, my sleeper is Atlanta. Think they can give it to the Nets. Thanks for the stream. Christian, you don't ever need to thank me, brother. I thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Whoever wins this series is going to get smoked by the Suns. I mean, I don't know. There's no Chris Paul. So I don't know. Atlanta, though, man, I'll tell you what, Christian, they are fighters. And the funny thing is, Atlanta is known as the city of chokers. Like, Atlanta has that stigma of being the city that chokes. And it has been the Sixers this entire series. They've blown big lead after big lead. And a technical foul on Clarkson. Paul George knocks down the shot. The free throw 77-70. Wow. Jazz are starting to get away from him, man. The Clippers are frustrating them. Clippers could have easily given up in this game. The Jazz are knocking everything down. The Clippers stayed right with them. Now the Clippers are the biggest lead of the night. They lead by 7, 77-70. It's getting a little chippy out there. I still think that flagrant foul call was terrible. Kind of turned the game around too. And they go inside to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has the ball knocked away, but a foul. The officials, I mean, they are just beep, beep, breathed on him, beep, too close to him, beep, social distancing, not practice, beep. Looked like a good swat there by Reggie Jackson. They call a foul on him. Utah's already in the bonus. So Bogdanovich will go to the line for 2. Now, if you're Utah and you have been struggling from 3 in this third quarter, and you're in the bonus with 7 minutes to go, you guys need to be driving the lane. Free throw good by Bogdanovich. He has one more coming from the stripe. Mitchell tying his sneaker. 77-71 Clips by 6. Let's go, guys. Thank you for being here. My favorite Tupac record, All Eyes on Me. Gotta be, man. The double LP, All Eyes on Me. I loved that. I listened to that thing on repeat, especially the California Love of Dre. I freaking love that. Of course, my favorite Tupac song is Keep Your Head Up. I love that song. Paul George from 17 feet away, too strong, rebounded by Clarkson. But definitely my favorite Pac song is Keep Your Head Up. It's a good life lesson indeed, because life's going to beat you down. You got to keep your head up, for no doubt about it. Clarkson with a drive, lefty, pull-up jump shot, way short, rebounded by Nick Batum. Going to give it off to Reggie. Mr. June kicks it outside to Marcus Morris, who gives it off to Playoff P. Playoff P double-teamed over on the right wing, goes around it, foul by Bogdanovich. He doesn't like the call. Don't blame him. The officials are just blowing whistles every time now, man. The officials have totally ruined this game, guys. The officials have totally ruined this game. They've totally ruined it. This had such a nice pace in the first half. Back and forth, fast-paced action, good shooting, a lot of rhythm, a lot of chemistry. And now the officials have ruined it by blowing their whistle like every possession up the court. They've ruined the game. Here's a step-back three! Is that PG? Playoff P! Should I call him Playoff 3? 80-72, Clippers with their biggest lead of the night. 6 minutes ago. Pee Wee, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. Brenda had a baby, and Dear Mom is the best to me. Oh, that was a great one, too. Dear Mama, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Pac was great. Mitchell's good. Oh, two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka by Rudy Gobert. Finally getting into the act as he puts back the miss. He deposits that loose change. 80-74, Clippers by 6. 5:38 to go in the third quarter. I think I still have that. I might not have that Tupac album anymore. Here is a three for man! Terrence! How can I be the man when you, Terrence, man? 83-74 Clippers giving the Jazz a taste of their own medicine. Knocking down threes. Bogdanovich turns, shoots. Put back good. Rudy Gobert saying he was fouled. Bogdanovich was fouled. No call on that. 83-76 Clippers by 7. Here comes Paul George up the court. About 5 minutes ago, third quarter. Goes around a man screen, has the top of the circle, drives at a free throw line in the paint, gives it off to man. That was a bad pass by Paul George, rather. I do that all the time. Paul George was like his first mistake of the night. Mitchell with the cross court to Clarkson with 3, leaves it short. Gobert again! 3 straight putbacks for Rudy Gobert. 83-78 Clippers. And that is pissing off Ty Lue. That is 3 straight misses by the Jazz and 3 straight putbacks for Rudy Gobert. Gobert now finally paying some dividends. 4:50 to go third quarter. 83-78. Clippers by 5. No, Jazz are ice cold from 3, man. Yeah, I don't like that either, Jake. I hate that, man. Kevin, it sucks. The flop is the NBA's got to get the flop out of there, and they've got to get those guys the shooters that force the contact out of there, man. Jake the Moose, what's going on, Jake? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it. Let's get 800 likes, guys. Come on, baby. We're 50 likes away. Let's go. Do I still have that? Let me see if I still have that CD over. I don't think I do anymore. I don't think I have that. I think I might have moved that along. What do I got? I think I might have sold that years ago. I have not seen it over here. Nopers. Nope. I got rid of that one. I must have sold that. I don't have that double LP anymore. I still have the Chronic over there, but I don't have it. I have a lot of rap CDs still, but let's go. UMJ, PG is killing it right now. Killing it. They have to be quiet. He's shutting them up, man. Roldy, you're the man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Brilly, my brother. He says, my favorite records are strictly from my, you know the rest of that. And Me Against the World. The Me Against the World is a great song too, man. No doubt about that. But the song Under Pressure with Big Stretch, our Rip Live Squad, Stand Up, and Hellraiser classic. Yeah, what was the other Pac song? Oh, I liked I Get Around. That was another good one, man. He was a legend. There's no doubt about that, man. There's no taken way too soon. Way too soon, bro. Hey, but yeah, man, it was that. I think that one that you mentioned, right? Isn't that the one with Keep Your Head Up? I only had the single. Back then when that came out, I didn't buy a lot of CDs. I really just bought tapes. That's really all I could afford were the single cassette tapes. I was like 15 years old, you know. Musical Youth, yes. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. I remember that song. That was from my childhood, man. How does it feel when you got no food? Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. 420's coming up. 83-78. We got a damn good game, guys. I love old school hip-hop, man. That's my thing right there. Let's go. David Mena, what's going on, man? Are the Lakers in it? I don't know. If you think the Lakers are in it, man, about time you crawled out from under your rock. Kath Salas, what's going on? Pug Dad, thank you for joining the stream, man. Grace Janan, what's going on? Heavy in the game. There you go. A lot of Pac fans in here, man. A lot of Pac fans. It's good. Bronny James vlog, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. And well, I thought it was Roldy. I wasn't positive, but I thought it was, man. David, I know you were being a dick. I know. It's all good, man. It's all good. The Lakers aren't in it, unfortunately. I wish they were, but they're not. The Chronic's great, Doug. That's probably my favorite rap album of all time. The Chronic. That, like I said, the infamous Mobb Deep, the infamous by Mobb Deep, another one of my favorites, and obviously, Wu-Tang Forever. I love that. Turning, shooting, and no good. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert all of a sudden making a statement here, guys. As it's 83-78. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. 4:20 to go third quarter. 4:20. Green, what to do? Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go. Here's a drive in the lane. Pull up shot by Bogdanovich. Too strong. Gobert tried to put it back, and he is fouled. They'll go to the line for two. Seth, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Brilly says, love your streams. You always give me joy when you go live. I always look forward to your streams. All love. Seth, man, thank you so much for the compliment, man. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all you guys and girls being here, man. 1,600 in the chat. Shout out to you guys, and thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate that, man. 92-90. Hey, Roldy Lewis, do you remember Mad Lion? He had one of those songs, too. I think that was the name of the song. It was Light It Up, I think. I think that's what that was called. Free throw no good by Gobert. Barely grazed the iron. 4:15 to go. Mad Lion. Anybody remember Mad Lion? He was a reggae guy. He was a reggae rapper. Was that what it was called? Was it called Light It Up? I forgot what that was called. Free throw was good. He had that and Bad Luck. Those are my two Mad Lion songs. 83-79. Clippers by 4. Yeah, Casey and JoJo from Jodeci. I loved Jodeci growing up too. But yeah, How Do You Want? That's another good one, Richard. Definitely. How Do You Want It was a great one, man. He was great. Tupac was great. Tupac, legend. Got to get back to the game, though, guys. 83-79. I could talk about old school hip-hop all night. Here is Man. The good ball fake. Drives around Gobert. Kicks it back outside. Wide open three for Beverly. 24-second shot clock violation. Clippers lead by 4. It'll be Jazz ball. 3:51 to go here in the third quarter. Poison by Bell Biv DeVoe. Yeah, they came out a new edition, man. I remember Poison, Do Me. I Thought It Was Me. BBD was great. 1990 was a big year for them. It was right in my teen years. Just as I was starting to... I'll tell you, so at the commercial, I'll tell you a song I was listening to. Here's Mitchell from way downtown. That's too strong. The Jazz have gone ice cold from downtown. Like I said, you should be driving a lane when you're in the bonus. Terrence Mann has it. Dribbles, a couple crossover dribbles. Kicks it back outside to Paul George. George gets it into Marcus Morris. Double team back to PG-13. Paul George, playoff P with a crossover dribble. Picked up by Gobert. Trying to go around him. Steps back for 3. He leaves it short. Good defense by Gobert, but he leaves it. George to get the rebound. George lost the ball. It's on the floor. It's picked up by Jordan Clarkson. Here comes Clarkson back the other way. Clarkson with the drive. Clarkson all the way. Top shot. Foul to go to the line for 2. Roldy, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. He says, my problem with Baddog is he doesn't go on too much. Wasn't Mad Lion a song called Take It Easy? Not sure. I think he did have a song. I forgot. It could have been that, Roldy. I think he did have a song called Take It Easy. I only had one Mad Lion CD, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called. And I'm pretty sure I sold that too. Definitely not. White Lines by Grandmaster Flash. I remember that, Isaac. He could have Roldy. I don't remember the entire album. Clarkson misses the free throw. 3:03 to go, third quarter. Clippers by 4. But yeah, man, I love that stuff. Definitely, man. Steve, thank you for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it, my man. Brilly, brother. He says, got to pull over. The only shot Utah has at a championship parade, go Jazz. Cal has all the teams. Well, let's go, Steve. Jazz trying to come back in this one. They've led throughout. The Clippers have taken a lead. It's 83-80. It's been a good game throughout. It was much better in the first half. It was 65-60. It's 83-80 because the officials have ruined this game, guys. Too many whistles. Paul George. Oh, what a crossover dribble by George. Kicks out to Beverly for 3! Patrick Beverly finally knocks a shot. Dude, shut up. You've hit like one shot the entire series, dude. Stop talking. Do something and then talk your crap. But my God, you hit 1-3? Come on, man. 86-80 Clippers. Cross-court pass. Swings it around to Niang. Niang traveled, got away with it. Spinning in the lane, fadeaway jump shot. Oh, look at George's Niang actually making a shot. He is the Kyle Kuzma of the Jazz. George's Niang is the Kyle Kuzma of the Jazz. Plays the same exact way. It's just like, where's your IQ? And then he throws up a 1-foot fadeaway. Beverly has it. Hesitates, dribble, drives the lane. High over goal. Bear got it to go. Patrick Beverly back-to-back baskets. 88-82. Clippers by 6. Taylor, thank you so much for the super chat, my lady. I really appreciate it. Brilly. She's almost to 70K. We're closing in on it, Taylor. We're trying, my lady. We're trying. Thank you so much for being here, Taylor. One of the old school. Clarkson for 3. He's fouled. How is he not caught? How is that not a foul? Whatever. Marcus Morris lays it. I mean, he comes down on the guy's foot. That's a foul every time. No foul. I just don't understand the officiating, man. It's like umpiring in baseball. Just be consistent. Gobert with a drive. Traveled. Got away with that. A ball ripped away. Kicks out. O'Neal left corner. 3! In and out. No good. That could tell you all you need to know about the way this game is going. The Clippers trail by 5 at the half. They lead by 8. Paul George all the way to the 10. Reverse kiss, no good, but he is fouled and he'll go to the line. They call it offensive foul. I give up. I give up. I give up. I don't understand. I don't get. I don't get that. I'm sorry. That is not an offensive foul at all. What the hell happened to the officiating, man? The officiating in this quarter has been embarrassing. Embarrassing for both sides. That is not a foul. I'm sorry. Not a foul. Embarrassing. The NBA ought to be embarrassed with its officiating. They got to do something about this next year, man. It makes the games tough to watch when the officials decide games. I understand Paul George barely pushed him with the offense. I've seen way worse not called. Jazz are only 6 out of 21 in this quarter. Paul George will take a seat. Clippers lead by 8. Gobert will also sit. Mia Oni has checked in. And Derek Favors probably checked in as well. Joe Ingles will bring it up here. Slow Joe. Minutes ago here in the third quarter, it was a great game. Niang drives, splits defenders, kicks it out. Clarkson for 3, throws up an air ball. The Jazz have gone ice cold. I don't think they've hit a 3 in this half. Donovan Mitchell also not in the game. Haven't heard much about him. Morris spinning, winning all the way to the 10. Yes, lays it in with the kiss. 92-82. Clippers are starting to pull away. As the Jazz couldn't hit water, they fell out of a boat right now. Ingles has it. Jazz are in trouble. Ingles with the crossover dribble, the drive, pushes off Kennard. And So let me get this straight. Paul George drives, does a little of this. They call an offensive foul. On the other end, Ingles does the same thing. They call a foul on Kennard. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. The officiating sucks. I don't know what else to say. If you're calling an offensive foul on Paul George, that should be an offensive foul on Joe Ingles. If you call a foul on a defender and ball don't lie, Ingles misses the free throw. If you're going to call a foul on a defensive player when a guy comes down after a jump shot lands on a foot, Jordan Clarkson should have been shooting 3 free throws. I don't understand the officiating. I'm sorry. It pisses me off. Call the game evenly for both teams. Call it consistently for both teams. Don't call a foul on one side and then not a foul on the other. He makes 1 out of 2. It's 92-83. It's just ridiculous. The officiating is ruining, and it's not just in the NBA. The officiating is ruining all sports. Here's Batum for 3. That one's no good. Long rebound tapped out. Kennard gets it for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Jordan Clarkson. They were trying to go 2 for 1. There's a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as we wind down here at the end of the third quarter. It has been a quarter owned by the Clippers. They have outscored the Jazz at 32-18. They lead by 9. Slow Joe has the ball near half court, looking to take Kennard off the dribble. He's got 5 to shoot. He's going to give it off to Clarkson. Clarkson is double teamed. He drives through it, kicks it out. They got to get it off. They do just in time, and they did not get it off in time. 24-second shot clock violation. Terrible possession for the Jazz. 3 seconds for the Clippers to shoot. T-Real City, thank you for the super chat, brother. Really appreciate it. Brilly. He says, you right, bro. Listen, I'm not the only one that's going to complain about that. Everybody complains about the officiating. It's terrible. It really is. Here is Kennard. He gets it up in time. He almost got it to go. Hit the back iron. That's the end of the third quarter. Dominated by the Clippers. They outscore the Jazz 32-18. They lead 92-83 at the end of 3. No, the NBA refs are terrible, man. David Acevedo, the Knicks season was great. I wish they would have played a little bit better against the Hawks. But listen, man, give that Hawks team credit. Look at them. They're up 3-2 going home against the Sixers. They've come back from an 18-point deficit, a 26-point deficit tonight to win both of the last 2 games. And honestly, they should have won game 2. They came back from a 25-point deficit with like 8 minutes to go. The Jazz are jacking up threes, Jared. That's their game. That's their game. But when you have 7 minutes to go and a quarter and you're in the bonus, you need to drive. You need to drive. Winslow Marco, what's going on, man? Thank Kath Salas, what's going on? Maraming Salamat, thank you for my Filipino brothers and sisters watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Smack the like button. Let's get 1,000 likes in this stream. We need 1,000 likes tonight, man. We're 187 away. We got 1,600 people in here, so that means at least 815 people haven't hit that thumbs up. If half of you hit the thumbs up, we're at 1,200. Let's go. It's free. It helps out the stream. It's easy to do. And hopefully, if you like my energy and you like the best chat on YouTube, because I have the best chat on YouTube, you will subscribe and ring that bell and come back for future NBA streams, like the one I'll be doing Friday night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Clippers, Jazz, Game 6. We'll see who is able to, who has the opportunity to close it out in Game 6. Right now, it's looking good for the Clippers, but we all know we saw it in the first half. Jazz can light it up from downtown, so we'll see. We'll see. You rooting for the Nets? I can't root for the Nets, David. I won't root against them, but I can't root for them. MC, I'll tell you what, like I said, man, a lot of players have stepped up for the Clippers. A lot of them. Reggie Jackson stepped up. Paul George playing the way Paul George plays in a regular season. Marcus Morris he's had really good stretches. Nick Batum is so underrated in this series. Has had a really good series. And that's really it. The Clippers have run really such a short bench, and nobody's really stepped up. Roldy, you're the man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate that, man. He says, I know we got to stick to the game. But growing up, Pac, Warren G, Biggie, EPMD, Nas, Chief Rocka, Cool G Rap, Souls of Mischief, Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, PM Dawn. Yes, I love PM Dawn. Love their music. Yeah, I have I Die Without You on my iPhone, man. Of course I got that. I Die Without You from the soundtrack Boomerang. That was listen, Roldy, in 92, yeah, I was all about, they weren't a vocal quartet, they were a duet, but I was all about the vocal quartets, your Boys the Men's, your Shies, your Jodeci's, I loved that, man. I loved Brian McKnight back then. Like, I just love R&B. I love R&B and hip-hop from the 90s. It doesn't get any better than that. Don't forget about Rakim. I know you couldn't fit it all on that, but, Rakim, Public Enemy, KRS-One, all those guys. Nas, amazing. Nine even, Nine was great. This is just a good time, man. It was a good time for rap, for sure. Dre, Cube. It was good stuff, man. NWA. It was amazing. It was AZ. I always talk about AZ. AZ is the most underrated rapper ever. AZ was amazing, man. Do you want to talk about an underrated rapper? That guy, to me, that guy could have been every bit as good as Nas. Just they came in together. It's just that Do or Die album I love that AZ album, man. It's amazing. That shot no good. Yeah, David, I say it all the time. Looks to me very deceiving, man. I don't look like a guy that will listen to that stuff. That shot's no good. A rebound comes out. Marcus Morris ends up with the ball. Another second chance opportunity, and Morris is tripped up by Niang on the baseline. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Clippers took control in the third. They lead by 9. But I say it all the time, man. I'm a guy. Yeah, I'm a middle-aged white guy that drives a freaking Nissan Rogue, but I know all this stuff about hip hop. Nobody would ever expect it looking at me. I got to tell that story at halftime. It's pretty funny. Paul George, about the next commercial break. Paul George has it, gets it to Marcus Morris. Now gets it back in the right corner, picked up by Gobert. George steps back for 3, leaves it short. George should have drove the lane that time. Didn't rebound by Niang. Donovan Mitchell's back in the game. The Jazz got to get something going here, man. He scored 18 points. He scored 65 in the first half. Clarkson, tough shot. Air ball. I don't know what Clarkson's doing, man. Roldy, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Brilly says, AZ the most underrated rapper of all time, bro. Loved AZ was the man. He was. He was the man. He was. 92-83. Clarkson just shoots up an air ball. A really tough shot. It'll be Clipper ball, but... yeah, man, I remember my buddy, DWG, he and a couple guys were talking, and I remember he said to a couple guys, like, hey, ask Kevin about this guy. And I'm like, Kevin ain't going to know. And he's like, trust me, Kevin's going to amaze you. And once I dropped that AZ's the most underrated rapper of all time, the guy looked at me, he's like, holy shit, you know what you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, I do. Here is Slow Joe Ingles with a drive all the way to the 10, lays it in with the kiss. Wanted a foul, 92-85. Definitely. Cypress Hill was another one. I love Cypress Hill. They were good too. Cypress Hill, man. That was good stuff. Good stuff back in the day. I also loved Coolio, man. Coolio was great too. And of course, DMX. Let's not forget him. Let me get back to the game. I could talk about this all night. Let me get back to the game. 92-85. Clippers by 7, 10, 15 to go in the fourth quarter. We're talking about hip hop at the break or whatever. We'll do that when we got a break. No, I agree, Roldy. I agree with you, brother. I completely agree. Here is Patrick Beverley driving around Donovan Mitchell. Drives, floater in the lane, leaves an air ball. He airballed it for up 24-second shot clock violation. 10:06 to go fourth quarter. It's a 7-point game. The Jazz definitely not out of this game. They have stayed close, and they have shot poorly. You know that they're going to come around and start shooting better. Bogdanovich has disappeared in this second half. The Jazz were 0 for 10. They were 17 for 30 in the half. They were 0 for 10. And here is Engels' shot. He's fouled to go to the line for 2. 9:54 to go fourth quarter. And the Jazz starting to get into the lane, which they needed to. 0 for 10, man. Pete Rock, absolutely, man. Crossroad, yep, Bone Thugs and Harmony was another one. That was a terrible shot by Beverly. How do you airball a teardrop from 4 feet away, Afghanistan? Looks like something I would do. Wasn't a big fan of Coolio. Yeah, I liked some of his songs. Definitely. Seth, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, what do you think of my Falcons? We suck. You got your Falcons. Or you're a Hawks, man. Free throw good. I don't know. The Falcons have to start over. I do love Kyle Pitts, though. I don't know if he was the right pick for you guys. I think Kyle Pitts is going to be a monster, man. Yeah, Too Short, E40. Yeah. I'll tell you one of my favorites with Tupac and Bone was Thug Love. I love that song. Thug Love is great. Let's go, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Let's get 900 likes in here. 92-86. Engel's free throws are good. 92-87. Playoff P will bring it up here for the Clips. Fans getting on their feet at the whatever center that says. And great save by Batum. Going to give it off to Reggie Jackson. And he is fouled. Clarkson doesn't like the call. I'll reset the shot clock to 14 seconds. 9:30 regulation. 92-87 Clippers by 5. And Clarkson definitely fouled him. Rolly, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly says, my boy, or my bad dog for talking music. No, Rolly, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, brother. Like I said, when we get to a commercial, we can talk more about hip-hop. I can talk about that all night. I told you, man. Paul George going to kick it out. Ball's knocked away. Last touch by Clarkson. Good hands. 5 seconds to shoot for the Clippers. They lead 92-87. Let's go. Richard Latoza, what's going on, man? Rose Mulligan, thank you for joining the stream. Guys, again, smack the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Let's go. George for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here comes Slow Joe up the court. Slow Joe with the left. Goes back to the right. Picked up by Paul George. Going to go around a screen. How come Mitchell's not running the point? Bad pass. Joe Ingles got trapped underneath, and it's stolen away by Paul George. George comes back the other way. I don't know why Donovan Mitchell's not handling the ball for the Jazz right now. 9 minutes ago, Clippers by 5. Paul George goes around, splits a double team, lost the ball, got it back, kicks it out in the corner. Wide open 3 for Beverly, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Donovan Spider Mitchell. Clippers are starting to miss their shots now. Here comes Donovan Mitchell, goes around an angle screen, picked up by Reggie Jackson, drives right around him at the right. He's fouled. I think he's fouled on the floor. The Clippers are 0 for 6 in this quarter. 8:43 to go in the fourth quarter. It might be CW bogus. It might be acting up because, well, he looked pretty good on that drive. But you're right, it could be. Consati, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. YK missed the TV. What's up? Ben Davis, how you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Appreciate it, man. Pro Gamer, what's up, guys? Let's get 900 likes. Come on, baby. There's 1,000 people in here that ain't hit that like button. Let's go. Mitchell is at the free throw line for 2. Let's get 1,000 likes for this game, man. This game deserves 1,000 likes. Spider makes the first free throw, 92-88. Clippers by 4. 8:43 to go in regulation. I got to work tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind an overtime game. It'd be pretty cool. Cade McLean, what's going on, man? Abhishek Godtake, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. K-Pop Forever, what's up, man? Thank you guys for being here. Maraming Salamat to my Filipino brothers and sisters. Mitchell's had a bad night. 3 out of 10, only 11 points for Spider. And he makes them both. And Mitchell does look like he's got a little hitch in his get-along as he's going up the court. They trail by 3. Reggie Jackson has it against Clarkson. Crossover dribble. Now he's going to take it back outside, give it off to playoff P. Picked up by Royce O'Neal at the top of the circle. Goes around a Reggie Jackson screen. Gives it back to Jackson on the screen and roll. Jackson has the top of the key. Picked up by Flamethrower Clarkson. Steps back. Good defense by Clarkson. Jackson. Oh! It doesn't matter. Mr. June with an impossible shot. Hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Yeah, was there a foul in the inbound there? They were showing Reggie Jackson. I mean, Clarkson can't play defense any better. Can't play defense any better. And Reggie. Well, let's not get carried away. He's not Mr. October. But, I mean, Reggie Jackson's hit a couple big shots. That was a tough shot by Reggie. 94-89. Clippers by 5. 8:15 to go fourth quarter. And I don't know if he fouled him before the inbound pass. I think this is what they could be looking at here. Again, they were showing Reggie Jackson. They didn't show what happened. Just saw Mitchell on the floor. And if they're saying he fouled him before the inbounds pass, that'll be one shot and the ball. And Beverly knows he did it. So I think the Jazz are going to have one free throw and the ball here, as I think Mitchell was fouled before the inbound pass. So that is what the Jazz will end up with. Can't foul him before the inbounds pass. And there is the foul right there. Yep, that should be one shot of the ball. Because Royce O'Neal was going to give it to Mitchell, but he was pushed out, and then he had to hesitate. So I think this will be Jazz one shot in the ball. 8:15 to go fourth quarter. Clippers by 5. I know, Roldy. I know, man. I know. Let's go, guys. We're almost at 69.8K subscribers. Like I said, if you like the energy, man, you like the best chat on YouTube, I'll be back again Friday night for this game. I'll be doing every single game of the Western Conference Finals and every game of the NBA Finals. And if I get some time, I'll also be doing some Eastern Conference Finals. But let's go, guys. We're about 40 subscribers away. There's got to be 40 people out there that can hit that subscribe button and get us to 67.8K. Mitchell is at the free throw line. And it is one shot in the ball for the Jazz. Free throw good. 94-90. I don't know what I don't know what he's complaining about, man. You definitely made contact with the guy. I know what you can argue about there. You definitely fouled him. I mean, that was pretty obvious. Beverly talks too much. You know, some guys just talk too much. Some guys aren't even good and they talk. If you're good and you want to talk smack, okay. You know, if you're just a guy like Patrick Beverly, Jay Crowder, Cameron Payne, just shut your mouth. I mean, for real, just shut up. Unless you're going off. Like, if Beverly has 28 points, okay. But he's got like 6. Come on, man. Mitchell has the ball, gives it off to Royce O'Neal. Like if Bogdanovich wanted to talk crap after he knocked down 6 straight threes, go ahead. Mitchell double team. They get it to O'Neal. O'Neal fakes the 3, drives the lane, and he traveled. Hey! They called the travel! Oh, my God! They called the travel! Beverly wants to. I don't ever remember Beverly being a baller. Beverly was a good defender, but I don't ever remember Beverly averaging like 20 points a game. David, I definitely think Joker deserved MVP. Definitely. I think that was a good call. If Embiid was healthy all year, you could give it to Embiid, but I think Joker deserved it. Paul George kicks it out to Morris. They swing it around to Jackson. Jackson for 3! Mr. Jones swish! Cheese sandwich! 97-90. Reggie Jackson with big shot after big shot. Donovan Mitchell with a crossover dribble. Lost the ball. It's on the floor, and it's grabbed by Reggie Jackson. Clippers lead by 7 with the ball. Jackson with the drive. Jackson hesitates. Shot no good. No foul called. Rebound by Rudy Gobert. Going to give it off to the flamethrower. Jordan Clarkson drives to the top of the circle. Kicks it out. O'Neal wide open. 3! That's no good. The Jazz cannot hit a 3. I don't think they've hit one in the second half. They trail by 7 with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to get it into Marcus Morris. Morris has it, gives it off to Kennard. Kennard back to Reggie Jackson. He'll reset with 9 seconds to shoot. Reggie Jackson has it. Jackson looking to make a move on Bogdanovich. Kicks it outside. Wide open for Batum! Nick Batum! From downtown, Clippers lead 190. Biggest lead of the night for the Clips. And I'll tell you what, man. This Clippers team is good. So many guys have stepped up. And this is what the Lakers did not do. The Lakers did not have guys stepping up in their series against the Sun. If they did, the series might have went differently. But the Clippers have had so many guys hit big shots. Whether it's Nick, like I said, Nick Batum's had a great series. Probably very underrated. It gets lost to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Great series. Reggie Jackson. How many big shots has he made? Marcus Morris. How good has Marcus Morris been in this series, man? This Clippers team is playing like a team. Share the ball, good ball movement, good looks. They're knocking down their shots. You play like that, you're going to win a lot of basketball games. I don't care who you're playing. The Clippers are playing really good basketball. And it's showing right now. Yes, I'm obviously a Clipper fan. Right. What's going on, Lucas Payne? What's going on, Alan Dupale? Jocelyn Minosa. What's going on? Henry Bogle, what's up, man? Baby Amma. Thank you for joining me. Listen, I understand people don't like the Clippers. I'm not a Clipper fan, but you got to give credit where it's due. Jazz really choked. The Jazz definitely let it get away from him, Richie. There's no doubt. Jazz can't hit anything in this half. Definitely. Yeah, let's get 1,000 likes. Worthy Jojo says, let's get him 1,000 likes. Let's go. 77 likes away, guys. Got 2150 in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Smack the like. Ring the bell. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Ring the bell. I'll be back again on Friday night. We'll see if it's the Clippers or the Jazz that have a chance to close it out, play the Suns in the Western Conference Finals, which I'll be live for every game, unless something comes up, but I do plan on being live for every game. So let's go. Eric, what's going on, man? Gemini, Don, Ron Archie, T-Real. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. Can 110 win this game? If the Clippers get 110, I think they can. I don't know about the Jazz. I think the Clippers are going to score more than 10 points in the next 6:45, but we'll see. Bully McGuire, what's going on? Rafael Floresta, thank you for joining the stream. 24 karat Goldar, what's going on? Thank you, buddy. Like I said, 24 karat. I got the best channel on YouTube, baby. Hit that like and hit the subscribe, baby. We do this all the time, and I am this energetic all the time. Like I said, if you are a Laker fan in this stream, you're in the right place because I stream almost every single Laker game during the regular season, and I do every Laker postseason game. So make sure you guys are back for Laker Dog next year. Anish, your Sixers choked bad. Somebody got to give the Sixers a Heimlich. Yeah, pretty much, boys. It is a turnaround, man. No doubt about it. You know what song I love, Roldy? I was playing this on my way to work today. Knocking the Boots by H-Town. I don't know. I mean, I'm going way back. I started laughing today just thinking that, you know, that song is 28 years old. Now I was 17. And I know guys my age, maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. I know when you're 14, 15 years old, back in the late 80s, early 90s. I'm pretty sure you all did this. You know, you get a girl, you take her up to your room. You always had the really good mixtape. You know, you couldn't burn CDs back in 1993. You know, what you had to do was take your CDs and you recorded them on a cassette so you could put all the songs that you liked on there. And now you always had the makeout tape, man. It was always that slow music. It was always that slow jam. Always. But Knocking the Boots, man, that was definitely one that was on there. Had to have that. That was good stuff, man. Knocking the Boots. If you guys don't know Knocking the Boots by H-Town, check it out, man. That's a classic jam right there, man. Let's go. H-Town, Knocking the Boots. All right, back to action. The Clippers are knocking the boots off the Jazz right now. There's a foul. Gobert will go to the line for 2. 6:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Clippers with the biggest lead of the night. They lead by 10. Good pass by Spida. Found Ingles. Ingles with a good pass to Gobert. And a foul by Marcus Morris. Rolly, thank you for the super chat. You the man, brother. Brilly. He says, I still love that song. I still play that song with my wife when we get into it. That's classic. That song will never go old. H-Town in the house. Definitely, my man. Free throw good. Another one that was good. A little later on was the CD Brown Sugar by D'Angelo. Just the CD alone. The D'Angelo CD was amazing. D'Angelo was good. D'Angelo was good for like 2 years. Hit him 2 really good albums. The first one was really good, though. The Brown Sugar, man, that was another good one. Gobert makes both free throws 100-92. 6:30 to go. The Jazz definitely not out of this, but they're going to need some stops. They're going to have to hit some shots. They haven't done that at all in the second half. Playoff P back in the game. He has the ball now. Stole away by Slow Joe. Slow Joe all the way to the rack. Gives it off to Gobert. Rips it down with a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. 194. And a timeout on the floor. 6:12 to go, fourth quarter. 6-point game. Anthony Valenti, obviously a scholar. Sure you have a fantastic life, a great job. obviously a scholar. Obviously somebody that's just really frustrated with his own situation. Coming in here trying to get some of that anger and vitriol out of his system. But I got news for you, buddy. You can sit there and knock the Giants or say whatever you want, but tomorrow your life's going to be the same. I hope that 2 seconds of getting that passive-aggressive nature out of your system made you feel good. Ingles is not this good at 2K, no. No, Suns shouldn't be scared, man. Yeah, D'Angelo was great, Rolly. Joey Shakes, what's up, my man? Yo, I said that, man. That empty trip by Ben Simmons was terrible at the free throw line. Terrible. And Johnny Letourneau came in here earlier, Joey, and he said, Ben Simmons for you guys is the equivalent of Evan Ingram for like the Giants or Gary Sanchez of the Yankees. Sixer fans have got to be pissed off at Ben Simmons. The guy doesn't work to get better. The guy can be so good he doesn't work at it. But if you're a Sixers fan tonight, you have got to be fuming Not just because you blew a 26-point lead, but this is the second game in a row. You blew an 18-point lead the other night, blew a 26-point lead tonight, lose both games, and in game 2, they blew a 25-point lead with like 7 minutes to go, but they held on to win. The Sixers have blown huge leads this entire series. Not good. Sweet potato pie. Domino, yes. I think I still have the Domino CD over there. Sweet potato pie, ghetto jam. Yeah, Domino was the shit back in the day. Ghetto Jam was another one. And what is the other one? AFD? Was it AFD? I think it was AFD. Domino, man. Ghetto Jam. That was good. Good stuff. Domino. Can't forget about Domino. I got that CD over there someplace. Ah, man. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I like going back to the old school classic R&B tonight, hip hop. Good stuff. And I know people coming in here hear me talk about these artists, probably like, how the hell does that guy know about that? What's this guy know about that? What does this guy know about D'Angelo? What does this guy know about AZ? What does this guy know about Rakim? What does this guy know about H-Town, man? That's good stuff. Let's go, guys. 26 likes away from 1,000. Let's get 1,000 likes. It's Tupac's birthday today, man. Let's get 1,000 likes. The legend would have been 50. That's how this whole thing got started. My man Roldy Lewis got us started, man. Oh, hell yeah, Roldy. We all did, brother. That's how. I mean, how do you think my oldest was born? You know what I mean? And I definitely, when I was 16 years old, was not planning on being a father. You know, so how do you think that happened? You know? Yo, 1,000 likes. Let's go. Keep hitting that like. Hit the subscribe if you're new, guys. We're going to do this again on Friday. And we're going to do this for every single Western Conference Finals game. We're going to do it for every NBA Finals game. And hopefully I find the time. And sometime we can do an Eastern Conference Final game. That'd be great. I appreciate y'all being here. Maraming Salamat to my Filipino brothers and sisters. We are 21 subscribers away from 67.8K. Desperately trying to get to that 70K mark, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to 67.8K tonight. Here is Reggie Jackson. It's a 6-point game just under 6 minutes ago. Ball's deflected on the floor, and Jackson ends up with it. Mitchell dove for it, but it went out of bounds. 4.5 to shoot. Let's go. I'm saying 60. I'm 69. I'm shortchanging myself 2,000 subscribers. 69.8K. We're about 220 subscribers away from 70,000. Let's go, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the stream out, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit. Let's go. Actually, they gave the ball to the Jazz, and it went out of bounds off of Reggie. 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Utah trying to come back. Here's Spite all the way to the 10, throws it up. Yes! And the foul! What a shot by Spida! Give him the hoop! Give him the harm! We're going to line for the old and one. Spider with a little teardrop along the baseline. Drew the contact by Batum. Here we go. 10 or 6 another run here for the Jazz. Looking for 7-0. Look at Mitchell. Yes, he says. Let's go. What a great game. It's too bad the officials screwed it up in the second half, man. But this has been a really good game. I didn't want one of these games the entire series. But a lot of blowouts. Mitchell struggled from the field tonight, only 4 out of 12. He does have 15 points and make it 16 as he converts the old-fashioned three-point play. It is a three-point game, 100-97. Crowd standing and cheering there at the Viventi Center. I don't know if I said that right. I can't see it. They're going to kick it outside. Here's a drive by PG-13. Has the top of the key. Drives in the lane. Lost the ball. The old foot trick. Oh, they say Royce O'Neal knocked it out of bounds. Good hands by Royce O'Neal. I thought that went off of George's knee. But it was all Royce O'Neal. 9 seconds to shoot for the Clippers, who lead by 3. 5:32 to go, fourth quarter. They get it inbound, falling asleep as Rudy Gobert going to give it off. Trapped in the corner, tough shot. Go! Mr. June! Reggie Jackson again with an impossible left corner triple. God, Reggie Jackson has hit some huge shots for the Clippers. Mr. Manners, thank you so much for becoming a member, brother. Brilly. Royce O'Neal for the answer. Can't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Reggie Jackson. Mr. Manners, welcome to the Dog Pound, sir. Dog Pound members, where you at? Welcome, my man, Mr. Manners, into the Dog Pound. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Reggie Jackson has it with a crossover dribble. Goes around Gobert. Drives the lane. Goes up. Throws it up. Got it to go. Mr. June. Reggie Jackson. I don't know what he's flexing. Bro, you got no muscle. Let's go. 105-97. Your game is strong. I don't know about your arms. Jazz want to take a timeout. Reggie Jackson. 2 enormous buckets. Just when the Utah Jazz are making a run at it, Reggie Jackson saving the day. 4:48 to go fourth quarter. Clippers by 8. All right. I have to pee. I've had to go to the bathroom for since the middle of the third quarter, but we were talking about hip-hop. Let me go, guys. I got to go pee real quick. I got to come back. Got to go hit the head. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Let's get 1,100 likes. Got 1,000 likes. You guys are awesome. Let's hit that like. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 69.8K. Let's get 1,100 likes. We can do it. And let's hope this game comes down to the wire. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for being here. Mara Mink Salamat. Right back. Damn, that was a quick commercial break, but I got back just in time. 105-97 Clippers by 8. Donovan Mitchell has the ball at the top of the circle, picked up by Reggie Jackson. Steps back for 3. That one's no good. The Jazz have gone cold. Rebounded by Paul George. Yo, Rob Saunders, thank you for becoming a member, brother. Brilly. Rob, welcome to the Dog Pound, sir. Where are my Dog Pound members at? Welcome, Rob Saunders, into the Dog Pound. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the kennel, baby. Welcome to the kennel. Jackson for 3 again. That one's short. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go. Mitchell for 3. Swish. Cheese sandwich. 5-point game. 4 minutes to go. Clippers with the ball. Mr. June. Reggie Jackson brings it up here for the Clips. Looking for Paul George. Has it. Drives the lane. Lost the ball. Got it back. A couple times Paul George dribbled off his foot, but was able to retain. Picked up by Royce O'Neal. He's got 6 to shoot over on the right wing. Drives with the right hand in the paint. Kicks it outside. Here's another 3. That one's no good. That was Terrence Mann. He can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bogdanovich, who's checked back into the game. Jazz are 1 out of 14 from 3. That was the first 3 they hit in the second half. Mitch, I don't know what that was. And goes for 3. He leaves it short. I have no idea what. Mitchell traveled, stopped, no call. I don't know. He contact. Here's Chris Paul, blocked by Gobert. Oh, wasn't blocked by Royce O'Neal. They called a foul. That looked like a lot of ball. That looked like good defense by Royce O'Neal. Paul George will go to the line for 2. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, got him right in the head, right there, right before he got him in the ball. Nope, good call. He did get all ball, but he did get him in the head before that. He did hit him in the top of the head. So it's a good call by the official. Paul George at the line. Playoff P. Free throw good. 106-100 Clippers by 6. Let's go, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get 1,100 likes, guys and gals. Come on, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Terrence is shilling. Terrence has not been good. Paul George, 31 points tonight. I don't know what those people are screaming at him. Let's go. Paul George makes them both. 107-100. Anthony Valenti, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Brilly. What Dog doing? Dog is calling the game between the Clippers and the Jazz. 107-100. Donovan Mitchell splits defenders, drives, kicks out to Ingles. Good Bowman. Bogdanovich for three! Bojan Bogdanovich, side pocket triple. 107-103. 3 minutes ago in the fourth quarter. Coming down to the wire. Bogdanovich has 9 threes, 28 points. Paul George has to kick it out. Reggie Jackson ends up with a loose ball. Paul George has come close to turning it over a bunch of times, but he's gotten lucky with it. Splits defenders, kicks it out. Good ball fake by Mann. Drives the lane, goes up. Oh! Oh! No, he did not! Terrence Mann in the face of Rudy Gobert. Are you serious right now? He did not just dunk on Rudy Gobert. He did not just pull a Kevin Johnson over Hakeem Olajuwon. Get off of him! Are you serious right now? Are you serious? How can I be the man when you Terrence Mann? And the foul on top of it. Totally Kevin Johnson over Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't know if any of you guys are old enough to remember that one. I'll tell you what, the Kawhi Leonard dunk the other game could have been the highlight. That is the highlight. I know it wasn't a clean dunk, but it don't matter. Terrence Mann like 6'2", dunking over the 7-foot Rudy Gobert with the harm. Mitchell kicks out to Bogdanovich. He's fouled before the drive, and they both teams are in the bonus, so the Jazz are going to the line. That was absolutely filthy by Terrence Mann. Just gross. Just gross. Just posterize Rudy Gobert. If you're Rudy Gobert, you got to be embarrassed that just happened to you. That was insane. That was crazy. Bogdanovich's free throw, no good. Bricks it. The Jazz have missed some free throws here down the stretch. That is certainly not help. When you're trailing by 7 with 2:28 to go, you got to make your free throws. Bogdanovich had 23 in the first half. He led all scores. He only has 5 here in the second half. Clippers looking to take a 3-2 lead in this series, going back home to the Staples Center. Jazz trying to stave off and keep the home court advantage. They always say a series doesn't begin until the home court team loses. And the Jazz in danger of doing that. Bogdanovich makes the second free throw. It's a 6-point game. 110-104 Clips by 6. Paul George brings it up here. Goes around, or it doesn't. Royce O'Neal stays in front of him, goes around a screen, drives a lane, kicks out in the corner. Here's Nick Batum for 3. Oh, air ball. And Paul George, I thought he fouled O'Neal, but he does not. Ends up with Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell brings it up. Mitchell with the crossover dribble. The drive. Tough shot. Got it to go. Spider Mitchell in the lane. Lays it up and in. Did they give him the foul, or is it just a timeout? He's clapping his approval. Karl Malone loves it as well. The mailman. God, I love the mailman. 110-106, time out on the floor. 2 minutes to go, regulation. We got a damn ball game. Let's go. Utah in 7. That was my, C-Boss F, that was my prediction before the series. I said Jazz in 7. That was my thing. I hear you, RP. I hear you. You can't get defensive player of the year when you get dunked on by Terrence Mann. That's they should pull it away from him. You get dunked on by Terrence Mann, they should revoke your defensive player of the year. I agree. I agree. We got like 3,000 people in here, guys. Thanks so much for being here again. Please hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get. This has been a hell of a game, guys. They always got to show me food. Why? This time of night, I'm starving. I'm on such a strict diet. I don't get a lot of calories. I want to eat all the damn time right now, and they got to show me food. It's McDonald's or Wendy's, and I don't even like that, but I love it right now. Yo, 1,100 likes. Let's go. You guys and girls are the best, man. Let's go. Marvin, Salamat to my Filipino brothers and sisters. Wherever you're watching around the globe tonight, thank you so much for being here. Yo, 69.8K. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it, man. We are closing in on 70,000. We would need like everybody in this chat that's not subscribed to me to subscribe now to get to 70K, but that'd be amazing if we could just get close. Maybe Friday we can celebrate by hitting 70K, man. Let's go. Yeah, June Bucket Jet. He's been amazing, William. He's been amazing. Tony Jazz, what's going on, man? Zach, what's up, buddy? Jaden the Champ. Yomaka Guillermo, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Israel Rodriguez, Lucid Freem. Kiko Tan, what's going on, buddy? Mohammed Berry, thank you guys for being here. Drew ATN, thank you so much for subscribing. Drew, appreciate it. Let's go. 2 minutes ago. Clippers with the ball up by 4. Paul George has it on the right elbow. He's fouled. And gets the basket. I hate that call. But Paul George with a huge shot. Give him the hoop. Give him the arm. Go line for the old and one. I just hate that. He jumps. All O'Neal does is have his hand out like this. Paul George jumps into it, and they call a foul. I just can't stand that. The shooter's initiating the contact on that. I hate that. I hate that the shooters can initiate contact into the defender. Tony, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it. Brilly. He says, I enjoy your commentary energy better than the game half the time. You're the man. Tony, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. But how can I be the man when you're the man, sir? Thank you so much, Tony. Really appreciate it. Here's a three. That's an air ball, and that could be the end. Donovan Mitchell shot that ball way left. Paul George, 35 points. I mean, the Clippers just, what a performance by this team. Every time they needed a basket, they got it from somebody. Whether it was Reggie Jackson, whether it was Nick Batum, whether it's Marcus Morris, whether it's Terrence Mann dunking on frickin' Rudy Gobert. Jared, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Really bringing the hype as always. You the man. Again, Jared, how can I be the man when you the man? Thank you guys so much for being here. 3,200 people, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's go. Reggie Jackson has it at the top of the circle. Jazz are going to need a stop and need a bad. They give it off to playoff P. He spins off the defender, looking to crossover dribble. 3 seconds to shoot. 2 to shoot. He has to heave it up for 3. That one's way off. Rebound, grab by Gobert. Donovan Mitchell has it. Jazz are going to need a bucket. Gives it off to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes, drives into the lane, picks up the dribble, gives it back to Bogdanovich. He launches from way downtown. That's no good. Tip no good. Rebound by Gobert. Ball's on the floor and a foul. Loose ball foul on Marcus Morris. Royce O'Neal will be going to the line for 2 free throws. Thank you, Gianfranco de Villa. I appreciate that. Rizaldi Baguisa. Topik Ispandi. What's going on? Oh, overtime would be great. Even though I got to get up in just like about 4.5 hours, I would do overtime. I mean, I told you guys. I told you before the stream, I got a lot of sleep last night, so I'm very energetic, man. Let's go. Let's get 1,200 likes, man. 34 likes away. We got 3,200 people. That means 2,100 people ain't hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. Let's get these likes up there. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get close to 70K. Yo, shitcoin freak. What a name. Okay. Thanks so much for the New Zealand $1. I appreciate it, man. My man from New Zealand. Good eye down there in New Zealand. About, 3 o'clock in the afternoon in New Zealand? First free throw good by Royce. Second free throw good. Rolls Royce. O'Neal knocks them all down. It's a 5-point game. Just under a minute to go. Paul George has it. Obviously, any basket for the Clippers here would be a big dagger. O'Neal is all over Paul George with the big press defense. Paul George goes around him to the left, now steps back. 8 to shoot. Goes around a Reggie Jackson screen. Has it over on the right side. Paul George picked up by Gobert. Drives the lane. Gets inside. Gives it off. Kennard has it. They didn't get it off in time. That's a terrible possession. You got to at least get a shot up if you're the Clippers. And Lewis saying the same thing. Now, I did run a lot of time off the clock. Obviously, the clock is the friend of the Clippers right now, the enemy of the Jazz. But you got to at least get a shot up there. Maybe make it. Maybe you get an offensive rebound. You can end the game. But you got to get a shot. You got to have better awareness of the shot clock. Timeout on the floor. 35 seconds to go in regulation. Clippers 113. Jazz 108. That was a bad possession in Afghanistan. Definitely, man. Hey, Felix, man. The Suns are looking really good. The Suns are looking really good. Brooklyn Clippers finals. That could happen. That could happen. Grant, what's going on? No matter how much you're up, no matter how much the Clippers going to clip. That could be, Grant. That could be. 2-possession game. Yes. Obviously, Pedro, the Jazz need a bucket here. Jazz need a bucket, and then they're going to have to hope that the Clippers miss some free throws. Yo, we just picked up 40 subscribers. You guys and girls are absolute legends, man. Thank you so much. 40 subscribers. Just picked up 40. If we get another 60, we could get to 69.9K. Getting close to 70K. That'd be awesome, man. If we could get there by the end of Friday. If we could get to 70K. Because I'll be back Friday, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, I will be back on Friday for Game 6 of the Jazz Clippers. I'll be live for every single game of the Western Conference Finals unless something comes up. And I will be live for every game of the NBA Finals. And if I can find the time, which is tough on the East Coast because I do have a wife and a kid and I work a full-time job on top of doing this, if I stream at 7:30, I've never seen my wife and kid. So those games are just tougher for me. But if it does end up on a Saturday, like Brooklyn, if there's a Game 7 between Brooklyn and the Bucks, I could be live on Saturday, perhaps. They play at 8:30 on Saturday. Saturday's a different story. But I appreciate you guys, girls, being here. Yo, 1,200 likes. That's what I'm talking about. You guys and girls are legends. Let's go. Jazz need a bucket. Ingles standing down, going to get off to Mitchell. Mitchell is, he got a ball knocked out of bounds. I was going to say, was he fouled on a 3? Mitchell turned and shot 3, had the ball knocked out of bounds. So the Jazz will retain possession. 33.9 to go in regulation. Here's O'Neal in the corner for 3. Oh, it was halfway down and rimmed out. O'Neal had the ball roll out. It was halfway down and it rimmed out. And that would have been huge because they were 2 for 1. They would not have had to foul. The thing rolled around the rim and rimmed out. Clippers will go to the line and try to end this game right here. Terrence Mann, who had the big dunk on Rudy Gobert. This could be the last game in Utah in this season for the Jazz. Clippers looking to put this away at the free throw line. Played a great game again. The Clippers just... Oh, he missed! A huge miss for Terrence Mann because no matter what, now it's a 2-possession game. That is a big miss for Terrence Mann. Now, if he misses again, the Jazz got to make sure they get the board. That Clippers fan very happy. Mann does make the second free throw. 30 seconds ago, Jazz going to need a miracle. And they give it off. And the Jazz have one timeout left. Here comes Donovan Mitchell up the court. Mitchell pulls up for 3. Brick. That's the end of the game. Rebounded by Paul George. He is fouled. And again, the Jazz just forcing threes. I mean, it's just bad shots. O'Neal's shot just wasn't good. But Donovan Mitchell, that's just not a good shot. He hurried it. He got a lot of time. He was not set. He missed everything, man. He was way right. That looks like one of my threes. That looks like a 3 I would take. So the Clippers are going to go up in this series 3-2. And Paul George puts the dagger in him. 3-possession game, 20 seconds ago. What a job by Los Angeles tonight, man. You don't got to like this team, but my God, Paul George is not a huge night. 36 points, 16 rebounds. And I'll tell you what, man, I should have bought that damn rookie card, but the rookie card's $500, man. I can't afford to be buying no $500 Paul George rookie. I wanted to. That's true. T-Real City, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly. He says 110 won this game, Richard. That's what I said. I said the Clippers got 110. They can win it. The Jazz got 110. I didn't think they were winning it. 116, 108. Clippers about to go up 3-2. Gobert stinks. Could be the final playoff game in Utah. Vaccine P. That's Chris Paul. That's the other Paul. Vaccine CP. They did smoke the Jazz pack again tonight, man. Could be Suns Clippers. Jazz gonna have to figure it out, man. Jazz have lost 3 straight now. And sometimes, when you're a young team, remember what happened to them last year. They were up 3-1 against Denver, and Denver came back to beat them. You would think they would have learned from that experience. And they've blown a 2-0 lead in this series. And they lost tonight on their home court without the Clippers having Kawhi Leonard. So obviously, confidence needs to probably start wavering. This is where you need your veterans like, Paul George, like Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris, your veteran leadership guys that step up big when it matters. They're guys that have been there. Even Rajon Rondo, although he doesn't play, good locker room guy. This is where you need those guys. And honestly, the Jazz don't have a lot of playoff experience, this unit. So, they're struggling again. And they may lose in 6. Now, I did pick them to win in 7. Obviously, they can't lose another game. Bogdanovich for 3. Knocks it down. Maybe too little, too late. 5-point game. And I think the Clippers took time out to get the ball up court. I mean, Bogdanovich has hit, 9 threes tonight? 10 threes? He was quiet in the second half, though, man. He hit 6 in the first quarter. 116, 111, 17 seconds ago. Yeah, PG-13 was great. No, I don't think they've said that he's got an ACL tear yet, Preet. I don't think he's got it yet. Definitely rolled. Playoff P's been amazing tonight. Playoff records 11 threes. It looked like he was going to get it, Charles, at the beginning, but he obviously shrunk up in the second half tonight. Shrunk up. He shrunk up. He shrunk up. And the Jazz shrunk up as well. They shrunk up. But let's go, guys. Hit the like and subscribe, baby. Let's go. Smack the hell out of that like button, man. Everybody left. Everybody left. Let's get those likes up there. Hit that subscribe button. Nick Batum going to inbound. He gets it into Morris, and Morris is double teamed and fouled. So Marcus Morris will go to the line for 2. Obviously, if the Jazz have any chance of coming back in this game, they're going to need the Clippers to miss some free throws. What happened to the Jazz? They couldn't hit a shot. And the Clippers played really well. Third quarter was a difference in this one, man. Clippers came out in the second half and dominated that third quarter. That was really the difference. The Jazz are 0 for 10 from the Jazz hit 17 threes in the first half. They were 0 for 10 from 3 in the third quarter. That was the difference in the game. So Marcus Morris at the free throw line missed. Oh my God, they still have a chance. They still have a chance. My heart rate, you know how hyper I get and everything else, guys, how hyper I am. Oh, wow, my heart rate is way up there. I think that was an error. So my heart rate was 200. Now it says it's 56. Hey, Jediah Cheverin, you don't need to thank me, buddy. I thank you for being here. I thank all you guys and girls for being here, man. Thank you so much. We almost got to 69.9K subscribers tonight, man. Let's go. Let's get 1,300 likes, man. 21 people. Hit that like button. Let's get it done. Marcus Moore says one more coming from the charity stripe. Yeah, we need like 50 more subscribers to get to 699. I wish we could get there, man. Hit that subscribe button. I'll be back on Friday for the Game 6. Mitchell comes up. They're going to have to launch a 3. He does. Short, out of bounds. Last touched by Terrence Mann. 7.8 seconds to go. Clippers with a 6-point lead. Yeah, I did. Hit Terrence Mann right in the breadbasket. No, Kawhi's done for the Kawhi may be done for the season, but Kawhi's definitely done for this series. Appreciate that, Rolly. Appreciate it, my man. Let's go. Let's go. I try to be on fire every night, man. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate that, man. Thank you guys for being here. Yo, 1,300 likes. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. I honestly don't know, Mark. I found out today that he was out. Yeah, Conley's been out too. There's another guy. You know what, Nicky Nicks? I totally forgot about Mike Conley. I totally forgot about Mike Conley. That actually went off Bogdanovich's foot. So they're gonna give the ball to the Clippers. Game's gonna be over. Mike Conley is definitely somebody that the Jazz are missing. You want to talk about a veteran leader guy? I totally forgot about him. They're missing him. Mike Conley is their leader. That's your veteran leadership guy. How many big games did he have against the Grizzlies? Big shots did he have against the Grizzlies? They're definitely missing Mike Conley. That's something that was not talked about. We talked about it a couple times. The Jazz went up 2-0. Kind of forgot about it, but ball does go to the Clippers. They will inbound with 8.2 to go. Jazz just kind of let them run the clock out here. I don't think they will. And they do foul Reggie Jackson. So Mr. June will go to the free throw line, put this game away. Yeah, I don't know, Gemini Don. I don't know how serious Conley's injury is. I wouldn't say Mitchell's choking over and over and over again. I mean, Donovan Mitchell, great this entire series. He's got a bad ankle. He didn't have a great night tonight. I wouldn't say he's choking. I'll give you guys and girls the statistics now while the Clippers are going to the line. But, this is a great stream, guys. I appreciate it. 1,300 likes. That's freaking awesome. We picked up a bunch of subscribers tonight. We're closing in on 70K. Awesome. That's a dagger right there. 118, 111. And let me give you guys and girls these statistics. Quinn Snyder and the Jazz have lost 3 straight. If they're going to survive, they're going to have to go to the Staples Center and pull out a W on the Clippers' home court, which is interesting. Clippers obviously have no problem winning away from home. They did that 3 times against the Mavericks. But they will have home cooking on Friday night. Free throw good by Reggie. There we go. Nick Batum, 9 points, 7 rebounds for him. Marcus Morris. We want to talk about a big night. Marcus Morris, 10 out of 16 from the field. 3 for 4 from downtown. 25 points from Marcus Morris. How come the Lakers don't have Marcus Morris? 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Reggie Jackson, 8 out of 15 from the field. 21 points for Reggie. Playoff P. Huge night for Paul George. 12 out of 22 from the field. 37 points. 16 rebounds for Paul George. 5 assists. Terrence Mann, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And, of course, the monster dunk over Rudy Gobert. Just incredible. Nothing really for the bench. Ivica Zubac, 2 points, 2 boards. Patrick Beverley had 5 points. Luke Kennard had 7. The Clippers shot 41 for 80 from the field. That is 51.2%. They were 16 out of 40 from downtown. That is 40%. They had 39 rebounds and 17 assists. For the Jazz, Royce O'Neal, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 of 11 from the field. Bojan Bogdanovic definitely slowed down in the second half. He had 23 in the first half. Ended up with 32 points and 10 out of 20 from the field, 9 out of 17 from downtown. Rudy Gobert ended up with a pretty good night. He had a lot of putbacks there. 17 points, 10 boards for Rudy Gobert, 6 out of 8. Of course, the embarrassing dunk on his head, though. Joe Ingles, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He was 4 out of 8 from the field. Donovan Mitchell did struggle tonight, 6 out of 19 from the field, 4 out of 14 from downtown. He had 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Niang ended up with 2 points. Favors did not score. Oni did not score. Jordan Clarkson had 15 in the first half. And that's exactly where he finished. He was 0 for 6 in the second half, did not score. He had 15 points, 3 rebounds. Jazz ended up shooting 36 out of 80 from the field. That's 45.6%. A team that was 17 for 30 at the half and three-point range, they ended up 20 for 54. That's 37.7%. They were 3 for 24 in the second half from downtown. Remember the first game, they started out 3 for 26 in the field. They came back and won. The Jazz are very streaky. You live and die by the 3. If you're hitting the 3, you're almost unbeatable. It's like living and dying by the home run in baseball. I compare it all the time. You can get good looks at 3s if you drive the ball inside and you don't just play the ball around the perimeter. You can do that. Just the same thing in baseball. You can hit the ball back up the middle, hit the ball the other way. Don't mean you're not going to hit a home run. Swing the ball around, get better looks at 3s. Jazz had good looks at 3s in the first half. They forced a lot in the second half. But the Clippers end up winning this game 119 to 111. And they take a 3-2 series lead. Utah was 19 out of 27 from the free throw line. The Clippers were 21 of 25. Both teams turned it over 14 times. And both teams had a large lead of 10. But that is the ball game, guys and girls. 119-111 Clippers get it done in Utah. So we'll see if the Jazz can return the favor in the Staples Center on Friday night, or if the Clippers will move on to face the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference Finals. Just want to say again, guys and girls, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. You guys and girls are amazing. We got 1,300 likes. We almost got to 69.9K subscribers. That was awesome. Hopefully Saturday we can get there. So one last time, if you haven't done so, like, subscribe, ring the bell. That way you know to come back on Friday. See if the Clippers can close us out, or if the Jazz can force a Game 7, which I hope they do, because I just always love Game 7. I'm going to go to sleep, guys. I'm going to get 4.5 hours sleep. It's well worth it. Love hanging out with you guys and girls. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the new members, new subscribers, everybody that was in here. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on Friday night / Saturday morning if you're across the Atlantic Ocean for me. Have a great night, everybody. Once again, the final score, the Los Angeles Clippers 119, Utah Jazz 111. See you next time. Bad diggity dizzle. I'm out. Peace.